All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to
Hello.
another episode of Scattered Remains.
Thanks.
Oh. This is our fourth official episode. Last week, our party finished their trip with the caravan. They investigated a farm along the way, as on their continuing investigation of the ghoul situation that's been happening in the neighboring area. They found the family had been uh, assuming turned to ghouls, and the patriarchs of the family, Ma and Pa Wilkerson, were uh, inhabited by a demon that was puppeting their bodies. They managed to kill all the ghouls and the demons. Unfortunately, they lost their doggo friend, Doggo. He got puppeted by the demon.
Rip.
Yeah, that was
Why
rough.
did you have to bring that sad memory back?
Hey, it happened. I'm just saying, you gotta accept it. And after that, they made it into town. The festival was starting. The festival of the Dawnfather, High Summer. This is the first day of the festival. They got rooms. By one of the rooms they got, there was a shadow demon that had killed a man, and seemed to be interested in the sword. So you stuck the sword in the bag of holding, defeated the shadow demon, and then you got a room for free. And then you have one other room in the barn. And then you were sitting down for some drinks when a lot of ruckus started happening, and some goblins, bugbears, and orcs entered the tavern, killing a man. And you can see past them that the streets are just full of people running, and it's chaos outside. So I guess we're just going to jump right into this.
I think you missed a part. Aerith was drinking way too much.
Oh, no, I'm going to pilot Aerith. So.
Oh, okay, for sure.
Yeah, I think you might need the help. Yeah, Aerith passed out. There you go. That's one way to do it.
But he was drinking a lot.
Yeah,
I remember that.
Okay. Just so you know, if you drink too much, Sammus is keeping track of your drink counts.
Oh, somebody is at least. Thank goodness.
Well, yeah, you guys want to split the tab? Come on,
I thought you have it.
Drink.
All right, here is the tavern, and here are the enemies. So there are two goblins, a bugbear, which is a big hairy goblin, an orc, and a half-orc that just burst into the door. And there's some other people of the town in here. A couple people were having drinks. Mary Stone, the proprietor of the tavern, is there as well.
And they did just stab someone, correct?
Yeah, a guy came running in and yelled orcs, and then he dropped with like a sword in his back from the bugbear.
So we're just assuming the orcs and bugbear probably stabbed him.
Yeah. You could see they were standing behind him with like a spear in his back, and they have like a panicked look on their face, like, yeah, they don't look to be happy. So we're gonna go ahead and roll initiative.
Oh, let me pull up the roller.
Do it. Roll it. Roll them.
15.
15?
Yep.
Okay.
I got 13.
Aerith rolled a 20. And where's Sammus at?
Man, I forget what do you type into Google?
Just type roll d20 and it comes up with the dice
Gotcha.
roller. I don't know. I'm sure rolled dice probably comes up with it.
Man, someone needs to get you some dice for Christmas.
Oh, you're buying me some dice for Christmas?
Maybe everyone's
Oh,
getting
okay.
dice
No,
for Christmas.
Ooh, that'd be pretty
I actually saw some
sweet.
dice at the store, but I didn't like the way they looked, so I didn't buy them.
Dice and a webcam for Sammus.
All right, Sammus rolled a 6. Womp, womp, womp.
I need to get a webcam too.
Yep. All right. So
First, I need to clean the garage.
Just put like a green screen behind it and create
Oh
awesome.
yeah, yeah, that would work too.
Yeah. So where's this guy? Person going first is a person not even on the board. So we'll just say he's right here. This is a guard. So he's got a spear and he stabs it at the orc. That's a hit. All right. And now Aerith jumps into action, pulls out a bow. I'm trying to keep him. Oh god, I don't have any of his weapons in here. Whatever. We'll just. Hey, natural 20. Look at that. It's D8s. So that's 6. And Dex is. Oh god. Aerith, what is your Dex? +3. Alright, so he shoots at the bugbear, hitting him for like 9 damage. And then he's going to step back, because I'm trying to keep him alive.
Well, the
Alright.
overlay's not working.
The overlay's not working.
Oh, the D&D Beyond interactive overlay.
Oh, what? That's weird. Let me go to my...
It's working kind of okay for me.
Is it showing you the other party people?
No, it's just us 4.
Go.
The
Oh,
issue
then
I'm
maybe it's
having
just
is
me.
like the little kind of option menus are like scrolling over Mizu's name and health.
Oh, okay, then it's just they're not
Not
showing
the
up.
worst issue I'm having.
Oh, okay,
Yeah, I
then
just had
it's
to
just
reload.
they're not
Not
showing
the
up.
worst issue I'm having. Oh, okay, for sure.
Alright, let me see. Yeah, I see it. Okay, cool. That seems to be working. Okay, so it is now the half-orc. There's a half-orc at the back. So he's going to charge forward, and he just starts, like, screaming, and he's going to swing with his big old axe at that guard at the door. And big axe just cleaves into the guard's stomach. He's still alive, but he looks hurt. Goblin pulls out a bow, shoots at Sammus. 15 doesn't hit Sammus.
No, absolutely not.
This thing's lying to me. Okay, doesn't hit. Alright, there's a guy who's standing next to the... This is one of the bartenders. There was a dwarven bartender. He runs into the back, hides.
Smart.
Yep. Evelyn, your turn.
Strange bugbears in the room now, right?
There's two goblins outside, a bugbear right outside the door. I mean, you can see any of them, but the half-orc is the one that's in
Okay.
the room.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess I'll... I don't know. They just killed a person. So it was the half-orc that killed the person?
He didn't
Yeah.
kill him. He's still alive. But yeah,
Oh,
it's
okay.
close.
I think you might have been talking about the guy that got speared in the back that first was walking in.
Oh, yeah,
Yes,
that
yeah,
was
yeah, yeah.
the bugbear is the one who speared the guy in the back. The half-orc stepped forward and cleaved into the guard, but the guard is still alive.
And question,
okay.
did we see this or is it just like heavily like implied that he did it? Is there any doubt that it was this horde?
Well, I mean, possibly. I guess like the door's open because the guy comes in and he screams something out and there's a spear in his back, and then these guys are right behind him. So I mean, and yeah, I guess you implied that that they attacked him.
All right, just making sure. Thank you.
Yeah.
Whose initiative is it?
Mine.
Okay, for sure. My advice to you as a player is blast that guy.
I'm still not
I don't know
sure
if that's what
what's
my
going
character
on.
would say.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Okay, let's see. I'll just I'll try to shoot the guy that I saw spear.
Okay, so the bugbear?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just because I witnessed that, but the other ones, I don't know.
Well, you saw the half-orc. You saw the half-orc cleave right into the guard. Like, he came in, started roaring,
Okay.
and cut into the guard.
Yeah, that's true, too. I'll just shoot at the half-orc.
Okay.
He's right there in front. Does a... No, probably not. 13?
You actually have advantage on this attack against the half-orc, because he is recklessly attacking the thing. So you can roll again, take the higher one.
Okay, still 13.
13. That does hit.
Oh.
That is his armor class, surprisingly. Just wearing some hides and stuff.
I will shoot him for 7.
7, okay. Doesn't even look your way. It's very focused on that guard. Alright, the bugbear steps forward. It's got a big old morning star, and it's going to cleave it into this guard in front of him. Miss. And a goblin with a short bow is going to shoot at the guard. Miss. Alright, Mary Stone. She's got a bow, and she's shooting at the half-orc. Oops, advantage. There you go. And she's going to yell some words at the half-orc, taunting him. Wow, yeah, so the half-orc is very offended by what she's just said. So he has disadvantage on all of his attacks and saving throws. Guard tries to spear the bugbear. Nope. Mizu, your turn.
I think I'll use a spiritual weapon on the half.
Okay, so that's a bonus action. You summon a spiritual weapon. So you just want to put it right next to the bugbear there.
Yes.
Let me make a token for that. Okay, we'll say it's that 0 thing. All right, so roll for your attack.
I got a 5 plus 3, so 8 for damage.
No, you have to roll to hit first, though.
11.
11 to hit. Is that plus your bonus?
What bonus do I get?
It's plus your spell attack modifier. I think it's what, plus 5?
Yeah, plus 5. Sorry. So 16.
That hits. So you said 8 damage total to the half-orc?
Correct.
Okay, you still have your action. That was a bonus action. So what do you want to do for your action?
Let's just do a guiding bolt. Is there a guiding bolt? Another.
If you cast one spell, you can only cast a cantrip as your action. So you do Sacred Flame.
Sacred Flame, then.
Okay, so roll a dex save for him. 15, 16. What's your DC?
5. And there's nothing added to that, right?
No,
Just
no.
5.
It's your spell save DC. So it should say DC number. This is the number he has to get under.
The Sacred Flame says DC 13, Dex 13.
Okay, so he rolled a 16, so he saves, so he doesn't take any damage.
Well, then crap.
All right, you hit him with a bonus action though. That spiritual weapon stays there. So, all right. So one of the guys in the black armor that is the Shade Watch, he's in the back of the tavern. He pulls out a bow, and he's going to start putting some arrows into these guys. Misses the bugbear. Misses the bugbear. All right. There's a guy, just a guy having drinks. He's gonna back up. Sammus, your turn. You got a half-orc right in front of you, right next to you.
I think I'm gonna whisper some sacred words to my favorite matron.
Okay.
And cast Divine Favor on my Morning Star.
Okay.
And I'm gonna swing at this half-orc.
Do it. Oh, you have advantage on the attack.
Does that mean I roll 2?
Yeah, roll twice, take the higher number.
Uh, 13 plus 3, I believe.
All right, that hits.
So that'll be a D8 plus 2 plus a D4, correct?
Yep.
7 total damage.
7 damage. Okay. Alright, so there's an orc back here. He doesn't have any weapons in his hands. So he's going to kind of like back up a little bit. But he doesn't have any weapons. So he's backing up. This guard who got cleaved is going to try to stab that orc, get him off of him. Natural 20 for 3 damage. Woo! Doing work with
Worth
that
it.
spear.
Worth it.
Nice.
Alright, Aerith is going to shoot the half-orc. That's a hit for 11 damage. And the half-orc's turn. Alright, he's at
This
disadvantage.
half-orc looking.
He looks pretty rough. He's got some arrows in him. He's been hit a few times, but he looks like a pretty hardy individual. And he's just like in a rage right now, so he's just not paying attention to anything. But those words from Mary Stone did upset him a bit, so he is at disadvantage and he's reckless, so that is just a straight attack against the guard. Natural 20. Okay, that guard's probably dead.
Trevor, you are rolling amazing tonight.
Yeah, is that my third
I
natural
know.
20? Woo! Alright, so yeah, that guard, the axe just once again cuts into that guard. He just slumps into the corner. He's down. A goblin is going to shoot at Sammus again. 18. Does an 18 hit Sammus?
You better believe it doesn't.
Okay, wow. His arrow is just plinking off of Samus's armor. That guy's
I like
not...
to imagine they're stacking on my shield.
Yeah. Evelyn, you are up.
Okay. I'm going to reach into my pocket, pull out a little mechanical device, and whisper a few words at it, and set it on my shoulder, and it will start to glow a little greenish. That attaches into my shoulder, and I summon the protecting thing.
Okay. The arcane turret protecting
Yeah.
one? Yeah. Got it.
And as my bonus action, then I will activate it.
Okay. Who are you going to give protection to?
Actually, I'm going to. Okay, that was my action. I'm going to move over to kind of on the other middle of the table. Well,
Okay. This one?
I can't. Yep, right there. Like right there.
Alright.
So everybody that's all the guards and us within 10 feet.
Yeah, yeah.
We'll just burst out a magical thing. Let's see what I got.
Very nice.
1d8 plus 2. 6 temporary hit points.
That's it, everybody?
Everybody within 10 feet says, yeah.
Holy crap. Okay.
That is.
Bonus action grants 1d8 plus 2 temporary hit points to each creature of your choice within 10 feet.
Yeah, you are right.
Everybody that's within 10 feet of me. So that should be pretty much everybody but the person across the table.
Yeah.
How do we calculate that? Is that
Thing.
something Trevor takes care of? Or?
You can add it to your character.
Yeah,
Go to
you
hit
can you can
points.
just go to click on your hit points and you can just add temporary hit points on there.
Oh, temporary hit points.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Yep.
And I'm sorry, how much was it? Or do we have to roll
6.
for it?
There's 6 of them.
And temporary.
So everybody gets a temporary 6?
Yes. Temporary hit points come off first, and you cannot have like multiple sources of temporary hit points, so they don't stack. So if you did it again, it would not stack upon. It would just be a new number.
Okay, cool.
Well, that was nice.
Yep.
That is a super. Did you just get that? That's awesome.
It's one of the many functionalities of the turret that.
And not to get sidetracked, but I noticed yesterday, or not yesterday, but a couple weeks ago when he gave me the +2 damage. What exactly did you do to my weapon?
Put some mechanical devices on it that attune it to magic.
It like vibrates at a certain frequency now to do more damage.
Yeah.
Beautiful. I love it. Beautiful.
Alright, that was your action and bonus action. Now
Yep, and my movement. Yep,
yeah, the
that was
bugbear is... Yeah, he's gonna swing this Morning Star onto that guard. Miss! Bugbear's getting mad, he can't hit anything. Goblins are shooting... Not sure what's going on, so that goblin's gonna shoot at Evelyn. No, a 7 does not hit an Evelyn. Mary Stone is throwing some short bow shots out at the half-orc. That's a hit. Okay. This guard is going to stab at the bugbear. Oh, that's a beefy bugbear. Mizu, your turn.
Oh,
So you have your spiritual weapon that you continue to do attacks with.
so I'll just go.
What?
Sorry, I didn't push the button down. So can I go ahead and do just another spell, or just a regular action?
So you have your spiritual weapon, so you can use a bonus action to hit with it again. It remains there, and then you can use your action for whatever you want to use your action for.
Okay, I'll do the guiding bolt again. Oh no, I can't.
You want to
I-
do guiding bolt or sacred flame?
Sacred Flame?
Oh, the sacred flame is what I did. Yes, two sacred flame.
You can do either one whatever you want to do.
Well, I'd rather do the guiding bolt. So I just I got a hit. Do I roll for the hit?
Yeah, so you roll at it. So if you're hitting the half-orc berserker, you have advantage on the attack. So you roll twice and take the higher.
And they're D8s.
No, you have to roll the d20 to
They'll
hit.
be the 20s first.
Yeah. And then if you hit, it's 4d6 damage. On
Okay,
guiding bolt.
well, I only got 3 for on the 20, and I add 5 to that.
So you roll at advantage. So you roll 2 dice and you take the higher one. Yeah.
So yeah, you'll get to roll your d20 twice.
Okay, so the second time I did a little bit better. I got 10, and I get plus.
Plus 5. Yeah, that hits. So roll 4d6 damage.
Heck yeah.
Mark off one of your first level spells.
So 4d6s. Well, okay, so I got 8, another 8, and 3. 24, 27.
On 4d6, the 6-sided dice, right? Not d8.
Correct.
Okay.
Boy, that looks so good. Okay, so 3,
Yeah.
3, 6, and 2.
33, 6, and 2. Alright, so that's 12, 14 damage. And then go ahead and roll to attack. Okay, so I think you killed the half-orc berserker. That blast of radiant energy from that just hits into him. He just drops. But you can hit your sacred or your spiritual weapon against the bugbear again. So roll the d20 plus 5 against the bugbear.
17 total.
Hits. I think, yeah. So that's 1d8 plus 5, plus 3.
$10 total.
All right. Bugbear. All right, the
You
archer.
said to mark off my first level or
Yeah, because you casted.
first
You did a guiding bolt, which is a first level spell. So you've cast one first level and one second level so far.
Got it.
All right, he's gonna shoot at the bugbear. Hit. Bugbear drops dead. Second shot. One of the goblins back there. It's a miss. All right, this guy is feeling pretty confident from the group. He's gonna charge forward, and he has a club, which looks like probably just something he picked up off the floor, and he hits a goblin with it. 2 damage. Sammus, your turn.
So, did we kill this half orc?
Yep, half orc is down. The bugbear
That's
is
like
down.
a corpse right there in the
Yes.
doorway.
Exactly, yeah.
Could I stand over it?
Yeah, it takes 10 feet of movement to walk over the body. But you could get to the... You went right there. You can get to all the 3 of them that are left.
Yeah, right there. Looks good. They're looking like they're still ready for a fight, even that unarmored one.
Yeah, so there's the 2 goblins that they have like bows and some knives and stuff, and then there's an orc that doesn't have a weapon.
Yeah, Sammus is smart. Sammus is going for that one without a weapon.
Okay.
7, 8, 9, 10. Does a 10 hit?
Does 10 hit an orc? Probably not, but maybe.
I mean, he doesn't even have a weapon.
He still has armor on. He's wearing hides. No, it does not hit.
I also have a theory that the one without the weapon is the one that speared the guy.
Oh, maybe. All right.
I mean, it would explain why he doesn't have a weapon, right?
It's his turn. So he's going to step next to you, pick up the axe from the half-orc berserker, and he's going to swing it at you. Wow, no. That's a miss. Does not seem like he is very skilled with that weapon, but he gave it a good effort. And that's a dead guard. Aerith. Aerith is going to start shooting at some goblins. Boom. That's a 23. And wow. Good hit. 11 damage to the goblin on top. That goblin's toast. That goblin's dead. Alright, Evelyn. Your turn. There is an orc that now has an axe in hand and a goblin.
We'll take a shot at the orc. Let's see. 10, 6.
That hits an orc.
Okay, I'll hit the orc for 10.
10. That's enough to drop the orc. And anything else you want to do?
Sure, I'll refresh, see if I can get a better bonus on the
Okay.
activate the green light again. Ooh, I did by 1. 7.
Sammus is out of range now.
Yeah,
But
7 for. Oh, let's see. Yep, Samus is the only one out of range.
Yep.
That's cool.
So
Nice, nice. Okay. That's dead bugbear. That's a goblin. Alright, he's going to use his bonus action to disengage from you, Samus, and he's going to start running up the street a little bit. And now that you're outside, you can see there's a lot of people running down the streets. There's people fighting in various other corners. Shop stalls have been knocked over. And then he's going to shoot a bow at you. No, 8 does not hit. Mary Stone, what's she gonna do? None of you are actually hurt, are you, right?
Nope.
Wow. You guys
No stronger than ever, actually.
yeah, you guys just cleaned up in here.
Here.
Couple civilians are dead, but whatever. No one cares about them. So she's gonna step over and heal that guard, I guess. Yeah, so she heals the guard. And that guard's gonna run outside. He throws a spear down the street at that goblin. Hey, that's a hit. Still alive. Mizu, your turn. Starting to look pretty clear in here, but there's definitely, you can hear the doors open and start to quiet down a little bit. You can hear there's a lot more chaos outside.
So can I get that guy still inside?
He's not inside. He's outside on the street, but you can move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. You can get to like here and see him.
Okay.
So bonus action, you can also move your Sacred Flame 20 feet. Doesn't care about any of this, so you can actually move that up to him and hit him with your bonus action if you want.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Okay.
I need to roll again, right? The two D20.
Yep. You can roll one d20.
I got 18. I add
18's enough.
18.
good.
All right, roll that 1d8 plus 3.
7.
All right, that's enough to squish a goblin. All right, so you're outside, and in the next couple seconds, the rest of you could come outside, and you just see that there is like, well, not on this map, but don't. But there's fighting like in a lot of different areas. You see across the street at the Shade Home, which is where the Shade Watch, those masked and black armored guards, that's their main place. There's a good number of them fighting outside, and everyone make a perception check for me.
Samus is laser focused on the battle at hand. Rolled a 2.
17. I rolled a 15.
Nice.
I have 9 plus 5, so it's 14.
All right, so 17's the best, but everyone except for Samus probably sees that. So there's the group fighting across there. There's a lot of people running. There's orcs, goblins, bugbears. Some of them are just running down the street with no weapons. Other them are just like trying to hide somewhere, breaking into a house and trying to get inside. It's a real panic and chaos. It doesn't seem like a traditional raid that you've seen before in other places. And down the street, you see that there's a group trying to break into the church. Church being one of the few like stone buildings. And then with a loud noise breaks through the trees, and you see down the road coming towards the town, there's a large red dragon. Yeah, and it's you see it's like just burning people, orcs, goblins, humans, just outside on the edge of the forest, and it's coming this way towards the town.
How far away would you say it is?
It's probably like 100 feet right now, but it's coming towards this like stretch of road.
It's only 100 feet away from us?
Yeah, 100. Yeah, probably about 100
Oh
feet.
shit, we need to get the fuck out of here. Or the hell out of here.
Yeah, I'd say that's a really good idea.
All right, so we're gonna maintain initiative. Let me clear out what. So where are you going? There's fighting in a lot of different areas, including there's a group trying to break into the church. There's a group trying to break into the. There's a group fighting at the Shade Watch. You see the leader of the Shade Watch, Shade Master, fighting out there. And then yeah, then the dragon is coming.
Guys, we're gonna fight this dragon.
I could create some water to drown.
Ooh, I like that idea.
There you go.
We're gonna drown.
Is this a pretty big dragon?
You can make a history check to see what you know about, or nature check, nature or history, to see what you know about dragons.
Okay. So my roll was a 19, and we're doing nature. I've got a +1, so 20 altogether.
Okay, it's pretty small on the scale of dragons that you've seen. I mean, the Tal'dorei was recently attacked about 5 years ago by ancient dragons, huge dragons. This is a very small dragon. This is probably a younger dragon. Still a threat on its own, but yeah.
Would I be able to know how many hit points it would have?
Sure, I'll say you might know you know that it's pretty hardy in the realm of over 100 hit points.
Oh boy.
All right, and there's
I'm gonna share that information with my teammates.
okay, so you yell this and Mary is like, "Oh my gosh. Well, I'm gonna stay here in the inn and try to keep people safe. So if you find people, send them here. The safest building in town is the church. It's all stone. All the rest of the buildings are wood."
I'm gonna interrupt her and tell her the exact opposite. We need everybody to take this dragon down.
She's like, "I'm not fighting a dragon, but I'll, maybe it's just here to get food or something, and maybe it'll go away. I don't know, but I, I'll, I'm not gonna go out there and chase down a dragon. I'm not an adventurer like you all."
She was the one shooting a bow, wasn't she?
Yeah, she had a bow. She's like, defense of your own establishment and fighting a dragon are two different things.
So could we go and maybe go inside the church and see if he goes?
So looking down the street, you see that there are people. There are like orcs, and there's a group of them trying to break into the church right now. And there's also
Break into it.
yeah, there's fighting happening like all over. There's a big fight happening outside the shade watch, the shade home, the garrison, the shade watch. And there's also a big fight happening down towards the church. People are trying to get into the church. So
Does anybody here speak Orcish?
I don't think so. You guys all took very strange languages.
Yeah, I think. Oh, wait.
Primordial is covered.
Where do you check your languages?
So Aerith speaks Common, Elvish, Sylvan, Undercommon.
Oh, your boy speaks Draconic.
Okay. I mean, you know that dragons can understand Common, usually.
Yeah.
They're pretty
Oh, that's something
creatures.
Sammus did not know.
I mean, Draconic's a pretty important language. Some don't, but I mean, a lot of the bigger ones usually understand some Common. Are you gonna try to talk to the dragon? You gotta get closer to it.
That's why I was asking how close they were.
But no, I don't think anyone speaks Orcish or Goblinoid or anything like that.
Alright,
I speak Abyssal, Celestial, and Primordial.
Dude, Primordial, that's a cool one.
Yeah, you get two of you spoke primordial, but none of you tried to talk to the giant elemental that you guys fought.
I know. I thought that was interesting. Though it didn't seem like he wanted to talk.
Well, I mean, maybe.
I mean, I kind of want to talk to these bugbears, but
you can try.
Real far back in initiative.
There's a lot more of them left. They're all over the place. So
I can't speak with them.
With the bugbears, none of them are alive.
Well, aren't there like orcs and bugbears and like
so
kind of everything everywhere?
Grab the attention of someone that's running by.
Yeah. I want to rally some groups together to take on this dragon ultimately.
Okay. So make a persuasion check at disadvantage. just because you're trying to like just yelling into a crowd of people running by.
Ooh, rolled a 14, and I'm pretty sure I've got high persuasion.
And that was a disadvantage?
Oh no. Okay, I rolled a 1.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you're just talking at a crowd of people that are running by. People, some of them are just like slicing at random people. People are just like ducking into like shops, whatever they can hide to get out of the street, out of the line of fire as this dragon is getting closer. So time is passing. Where are you guys going? You just gonna try to run away? You just want to go into help the town watch, or move towards the church? Hide back in the tavern, hope everything goes okay? I mean, some people are shooting at the dragon. They're
Are we still in initiative order?
yeah, in theory. I mean, the combat is still going on. You can maintain your initiatives. Same as you may not be happy about that, but um,
I mean, I don't want to take over, but I want to do more things.
sure. What do you
But
want?
if we're in initiative, I can wait.
What do you want to do?
What do you want to
I want to like single out a person and like grab them and talk to them. Probably someone from the Shade Watch, because
Okay,
I
So you
assume.
want to head over there?
most of the Shade Watch is engaged in that fight over there. I mean, I gotta remember that Shade Watch is like mostly like a ragtag group of like mercenaries, adventurers, thugs. Uh, the common, because you had one in your group and he's like kind of like hiding back in the tavern, or you had one in the tavern with you. Um, you know that if you wanted to talk to any, you'd probably want to talk to one of the higher up, and you can see that they're engaged over in the fight across the street.
Could I do a perception check to see if like an officer is outside fighting?
Yeah, with the perception checks you made when you first walked out, you guys noticed that the leader of the Shade Watch, a woman, I can't remember, the Shade Master, Arhana Lewen, is outside. She's engaged in that fight there. And you can
Uh,
see that she's fighting some. There are hobgoblins out there. There's some bigger orcs and yeah.
could I make a perception check? Is it like an even match?
Hmm.
Like
Go
if
ahead.
I
Go
if
ahead.
like our group joined in, would we easily swing the tides?
Yeah, go ahead and make a perception check.
16.
16. So, it's pretty evenly matched, and if you went over there and did the fight, you would definitely probably turn the tide. But also with that, you look down the street and you can see that they are breaking into the church, and you probably would not have enough time to go and stop the attack on the church if you went and fought at the town hall, because they're just trying to get through a door, and someone is throwing balls of fire at the door to try to get into it.
Man, there's a lot of chaos going on.
Yep.
Yeah.
What do you guys want to do?
I thought we'd have a nice peaceful time.
Nope. Gotta
Didn't
retire
even
for
get to
that.
finish my drink.
Exactly. I was thinking, night at the tavern, relax.
Probably should go help the people at church.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Okay.
The Shade Watch can fend for themselves. But...
Exactly.
All right. So you start running down the street, pushing against the crowd. I mean, it's not like a super heavy crowd. It's not like you're gonna be fear of being trampled. There's like, but it's a consistent flow of people of various species running down the street, trying to get into buildings. All right, so you get about this far, and the dragon is it's still right outside of town. Um, and you see a few people outside of the church. The door is like just being broken open as you get there. Let me pull that up. What we got here? Alright, so there's a bugbear that's like kind of like slamming on the door. And there's a couple orcs standing around. They think that this is probably the most secure building. And there's a hobgoblin standing back. He's got a big staff in his hand. And yeah, that is what's there. So let's just go ahead and roll initiative again, since we're basically starting a new fight. Clear out all these extra people.
19 for me.
There you go.
17.
I got 12, but I have to subtract 1, so I got 11.
I got a 17 and I'll be right back. I need to get a drink.
Okay. Samus, you got a 19? It's not like the highest you can get? No. You have no plus or
No,
minus,
because I
right?
have plus 3 proficiency.
No, but there's no proficiency to initiative.
Oh, is it just the natural number?
It's just your dexterity bonus.
Okay.
Oh,
So you got a 16 then?
I rolled a 16. Yeah,
Okay.
my bad.
No
my
problem.
bad.
That's fine. All right,
It's still pretty good.
Evelyn, you are first.
You said one of them has a staff and it's shooting fire at the thing?
Yep.
I will shoot at that one. Get to stop.
Okay.
No, you gotta get back to the right window. 17.
17. Yeah, that hits.
I hit it for 10.
Okay.
Good shot.
You definitely have its attention now. Samus, you're next. You're like 10 feet from the closest orc. 25 from that guy with the staff.
Yeah, I've got a bad feeling about that staff guy. I'm going right for him.
Okay.
Would I still have my divine favor?
Lasts a minute. Nope.
No, no problem.
Not with how long you guys talked.
God damn it. I'm just going to swing out a normal staff.
Okay.
15.
15. So, you... Well, never mind. This guy doesn't have shield. Alright, yeah, you hit him. How does this guy not have shield?
Oh, the spell?
7.
7 damage. Okay. Alright, his turn. Alright, so he looks at you. He's not happy. And... what's he gonna do to you? Yeah. I think he's going to... He doesn't like you and Evelyn, so he grabs his staff and lightning starts coming off of the staff. And make a dexterity saving throw.
Who?
Sammus and Evelyn.
Okay.
Ooh, 19.
That's a success.
$14.
14 is also a success, just barely. Well done.
Nice.
All right, so this is a
Very
lightning
good.
bolt. It was 23 damage normally, but you take half damage because you saved, so 11 damage to both of you. It's just a arc of lightning just cracks out in front of him. And what's this guy? Does he speak common? He does, but he says something in Goblin that you don't understand. Probably not very happy with you. And one of the orcs goes running forward. It's gonna run at Mizu. Got a big old axe. 21, that hits a Mizu for
Ow!
12 damage.
Oi.
Mizu, it's your turn.
I'm trying to put my damage. Okay, so I go after the one that just did that to me.
Okay.
Use my guiding bolt.
All right, so that would be. So you mean Sacred Flame? So Sacred Flame is the cantrip that you can cast any number of times. Guiding Bolt is a spell that can take one of your first level spell slots.
Okay. I was in the wrong spot.
Or you can just hit him with your mace.
I was gonna say if I'm within 5 feet, I can hit him with my mace,
Right in
right?
your face, yeah, sure.
Okay, I'll go do that. So 20, and I add 4 to it.
Yep,
18.
that hits. 1d6 plus 2.
6.
All right. Okay. So, just on the edge of, just like on the edge of the street, the dragon appears. And 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. What's the range on this 30-foot cone? Okay. So that's as far as it got with its movement, and it's going to breathe fire. Sammus, dexterity saving throw. Oh, that guy fails.
13.
Oh, actually, no, you're just out of range.
Oh, thank
Just
God.
aiming it towards the church. You're fine. But these guys that get caught up in it, he saves. Good for him. 45 damage. So save, he takes 25. So yeah, these guys just get lit up pretty hard by this. I don't think that guy's dead though. 45. Is that guy still alive? Nope. That guy
Wow,
goes down.
this fire sounds really painful.
Yeah. I don't think it's as painful. I can't remember how much damage how I rolled for your lava.
It was 55.
Yeah, okay. So this is almost as hot as that. Cuz that was 10d10 and this is 10d8. Yeah, so the orcs and bugbear back here and the doors to the temple just get burned out of but it's all stone, so it's fine, but it just doesn't get inside, but luckily they all just get toasted right there. Okay.
Like toasted to death.
Yeah, every single one of them that was out there, except for the one that's in front of Mizu, is now dead. Just got lit on fire. And it is Aerith's turn. Aerith's gonna shoot the dragon. So bonus action, Hunter's Mark, and takes a shot.
Oh boy, Aerith. You're really ruining my plans.
Oh, your plan was to talk to this dragon?
I mean, I suppose.
Yeah. So he hits, right? 19 plus like 6. Yeah, that hits. So 1d8 plus. Well, that's a pretty solid hit. All right, yeah, the dragon, just an arrow just hits that dragon. And then he's gonna run 5, 10, 15.
What did he hit him
Did
for?
did it hit him in the missing spot of the scale, or it just kills him instantly?
Nope, just hit him in the regular scales. Alright,
You
he
know, like
goes.
smog.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, that orc is dead. All right. That bugbear is dead. So this lady. Oh, they saw the fire. She's staying in there. She's not dumb. So, the priestess, which you have not met yet, steps out of the church, and she's going to fire a guiding bolt at the dragon. Nope.
Oh, very
Nope.
nice.
That does not hit. And then she backs up into the church. Alright, so coming from across the street, there's a hobgoblin. It's going to actually look. Actually, it'll throw a dart at the dragon. Dart 1, dart 2. That's a hit. And then dip back into this house right here. Alright, Evelyn, your turn. Dragon. There's a hobgoblin in the house across the street. And there's one orc standing near you.
I will move 10 feet closer to the dragon.
Okay.
I will shoot dragon.
Do it.
It's like an idiot. Does a natural 19 plus, let's see, well, 19 plus.
Oh, that hits. Yeah, natural
Okay.
19 will hit. Yeah.
I was trying to get my, there we go, 25.
Yeah. What is? I don't even know what the AC of this thing is. I don't think it's. It's 17.
Ooh, nice. Max damage, 12.
12 damage.
And then I
Very
will
well.
trigger, what was that? I'll trigger a bonus action.
Okay.
And I'll green light Sammus and me. For 7 temporary hit points.
+7, nice.
Okay.
Is that gonna heal me? What we're
No.
No, you just put it in the temporary hit point spot. Like you can, yeah.
Yeah, but it'll take those off first. So.
But you'll use those first, yeah.
okay.
All right,
Cool.
Samus, you are up. The spellcasting guy is dead. There's a dragon. There's a hobgoblin in the building to the north of you. It came out and threw darts at the dragon. There's an orc next to Mizu.
Can I use multiple bonus actions in one action?
No.
Just one.
Yeah, you get an action, a bonus action, a movement. Why? What were you trying to do?
Like 2 spells at once.
Do you have any action spells?
No, they're all like bonus action spells. I think.
Command is an action. You have command, don't you? Is that what you're thinking of using?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's an action.
Is that a regular action?
Yep.
Alrighty. Well, I'm gonna run up to him and command him to grovel.
Grovel.
That's like one of the few things that puts him prone.
Yeah, it goes prone. Yeah. Okay. So.
And that would give us all advantage on him.
Yeah.
Unless we're rain.
All right. So wisdom 12. All right. What's the wisdom on this thing? Okay. That's not his greatest thing. Wow. Barely succeeds.
God damn it.
Yep.
What is its wisdom, if you can tell me?
He has His wisdom is 11, but he has a +3 to his wisdom save. So he rolled 11 and got 14.
Well, I am still going to swing at this guy.
That was your action.
Oh, that was my action. Okay, for my bonus action, can I cast Divine Favor?
Yeah, you can't cast 2 spells in one turn.
Oh man, you should have told me that.
It's alright.
Alright, well, I'm just gonna, like, look him over and make eye contact.
Okay. Are any of your Channel Divinities bonus actions? Got your Champion's Challenge or Turn the Tide. Both your Channel Divinities are bonus actions.
Do I have Turn the Tide?
Yeah. So as a bonus action, each creature of your choice within 30 feet regains 1d6 plus 2 hit points if it has no more than half its maximum hit points. So that may not be good yet, because I don't think any of you are below
Yeah,
half.
none of us fall
Yeah.
under that.
We're all pretty almost full.
Alright, so that's the end of your turn.
Yeah, I'll just chill.
Oh, that guy's dead. Alright, this orc that was next to Mizu is just going to run away. All of his friends got killed, so he's going to duck into this house over here. And sure. Coming behind you is Mary Stone. She felt bad for you guys. And she's going to cast Shatter on the dragon. Oh, wow. That dragon's got great constitution. Oh well. Some damage still. Alright, so loud noise is just like this spell hits the dragon. Mizu, it's your turn. The orc in front of you ran away. There's a dragon. It looks very angry. There's a hobgoblin somewhere.
So how close is the dragon to me?
10, 20, 30, 40, 50 feet away.
So I could use my, well, I don't know if I want to use a sacred flame.
It's up to you.
Well, I could use the guiding bolt.
Yeah, that's what you want to do.
Yeah, I'll do that. So just the D20?
Yep.
Plus
Yep.
5. Ooh, 15. So I add 5, 20.
That hits. 4d6. And the next attack against the dragon has advantage.
Okay, so I got 10 and then 2 1s. That stinks. So 12.
12. Okay. Dragon's turn. Oh, too bad. So it charges forward, coming down to ground level. And it's going to claw into Sammus. Oh my gosh, that's a natural 20.
No.
It's number 4 for me today? Alright. For 13 damage.
Well, there goes that 7 bonus hit points.
Oh boy.
And
Yeah.
then it moves towards the church. You can make an attack of opportunity if you want, Sammus.
Most definitely will.
Okay.
We had advantage,
As a
right?
At advantage,
bonus
yes.
action, can I cast Divine Favor first?
You don't get a
Or
bonus
no?
action on
It's not your
It's not
turn.
your turn, but if you do, if you hit it, because you have advantage on the attack, if you hit it, you could smite if you wanted to. So so yeah, roll at advantage.
And I get advantage, right?
Yep.
16.
16. No, that misses.
Oh, come on. Okay.
All right.
That was your highest?
Yeah, it was.
Oh.
All right. So it moves towards the door and it bites at Sister Gorelli inside, missing. Wow. It's just trying to get its head into the door there. Doesn't like that she hit it with that spell. And Aerith's turn. Alright, he goes 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, he can kind of see it. Alright, so he's going to take that bow and take a shot at this thing. No, that misses. Alright, this lady in here is going to do something. Sacred Flame. Nope. Sister Gorelli is going to Guiding Bolt again. Ah, it's a miss. And the Hobgoblin comes out and is going to punch Evelyn in the back. Oh, miss. Okay. Go to punch Sammus. 4 damage to Sammus. Hit with a 23. And then swings around to punch Evelyn again. 21.
Shield.
Shield, okay. Alright. And then one more punch to Evelyn. Does not like being thwarted. Natural 20 for 25. Does that still hit? Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
it'll hit.
Yeah.
It's
And
only 22.
oh, geez, that's not right. Yeah, 22. Yeah. So 10 damage. And
This was from the.
from the hobgoblin came out of the house behind and hit both of you. He seems he's just using his fists also. He's just punching. And it's your turn, Evelyn.
Okay. Let's see. What's this bastard do? Uh, I guess I'll shoot at disadvantage at him.
Okay.
Okay, that's not too bad. I got to roll a 14 and a 15. So
Okay.
14 plus. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
7 plus 4, 11.
Ooh, okay. That hurt.
Bastard.
Throwing up some bonus action temporary hit points.
Yeah, yep. I'm gonna activate the thing again for, I guess it would hit Evelyn and Samus.
Yep.
Let's see. Ooh, 9.
9 temporary hit points.
Nice.
There we go.
All right. Orc in the house steps out and he's going to throw a javelin at Mizu. Hey, that's a 23. That hits. 9 damage to Mizu.
I'm in tough shape.
You got hurt pretty bad? I need to heal yourself.
I might need.
Yeah, 'cause you're too far away from me.
Why is that not working? There we go. Okay. Mary is next. She's going to bonus action healing word you. So that is 4 hit points. Back to you, Mizu.
Thank you.
And as an action, she's going to taunt the dragon. That's a bonus action. She can't do that. She's going to mock the dragon. So she calls the dragon some names, insults its heritage. Wow, it failed. That's hilarious. Alright, so viciously mocked the dragon for 4 damage. And yeah, it has disadvantage on its next attack. And Mizu, it's your turn. There's an orc, there's a dragon, there's a hobgoblin.
Okay, so I can. Is that hobgoblin is between Evelyn and
Yes.
Sammus? Yes. Let me get the. Let's do the sacred flame on.
Okay. Alright, what is he? He's got a decent dex, so we'll see. That is a 15, so that's a save, so he takes no damage.
Well, that sucks.
Yep.
Yep. Do I roll? Do I need to roll a d8 then?
No, you didn't do any damage. Yeah, so if they make their saving throw, they take no damage on cantrips. All right. Anything else you want to do with the bonus
Can I
action?
do a bonus? Yeah, can I do a
Yeah,
bonus action? Yeah.
What do you got for bonus action stuff? You got Shield of Faith. You have Spiritual Weapon.
I could do healing word or shield of faith. But
Yep.
We all need healing.
What's your channel divinity? Is that bonus action or an action? I think it's an action.
I think it's an action.
Yep. So yeah, you could healing word someone if they, or you could wait and do that channel divinity when they get lower.
So bonus I can just do I still have another spell.
It's up to you. What do you want to do?
I don't know. The bone. Let me just do spiritual weapon then, and
So you're casting your final second level spell.
yeah, we need to get. I need to get work on that dragon.
All right, where so you cast it next to the dragon.
Yeah.
Okay, so roll to hit.
I got 19.
19 hits.
1d8.
How much?
6.
Okay, 6. Nice. Dragon's turn. Oh man, no fire breath. It's not fair. All right, so he's going to claw at Sister Gorelli, miss, and bites at the other acolyte. That's a hit. And so the head just reaches in as far as it can into the church. Wow, yeah, 22 damage to that poor acolyte of the church. And then the dragon has her in the mouth and starts to head out. It's gonna start flying.
Yeah.
So it flies 80 feet away. And Aerith's turn. Aerith has a longbow. I think that's a pretty long range. So he'll take a shot at it. Actually, no. There's more pressing issues. He's going to run up and attack this orc. Why do I keep... And... That's a miss. Offhand. That's a miss. Terrible. Terrible stuff. Sister Gorelli runs out of the church. And... What is she going to do? She will... Guiding Bolt on the Hobgoblin. Nope. Terrible. And the Hobgoblin's turn. Alright, so it's going to... It just disappears. Pops, disappears. Teleporting. You're not sure where it went. And it's your turn, Evelyn. Dragon is 80 feet away. There's an orc. And there's Hobgoblin somewhere.
We'll take a.
You're going to shoot at what? So range on your gun.
40, 160. So it's disadvantage.
If you disadvantage, you're going to take another shot at the dragon. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so two 17s are both the same number. So 23.
That hits.
Nice.
Ooh, 12.
12.
Then
Yep.
Then I'll move closer to the other, or kind of in between them all.
Okay, you can get Aerith into this, but if you move closer to Mizu, you'll lose Sammus.
Yeah, move 10. One more over
Okay.
in the between them both of them.
Gotcha. Yeah, there you go. All right.
No, 10 feet to the right of that.
10 feet to the right of that.
Yeah, so it's like I'm in the middle of an X.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. You're right next to Mizu
Yeah.
and Aerith now.
And I'll activate my bonus action.
Okay.
For 6.
6
Bonus
temporary
hit.
hit points to Aerith and Mizu.
Do I lose my hit points?
You don't lose them. You just didn't get any from this one.
And I don't replace mine with that one then anyways.
Yeah, because your other one was better. Yeah.
But at least it will benefit the other people.
All right. So as the dragon is, you see the dragon is taking off towards the city, or away from the city. It's heading back into the mountains north of the town, where it came from originally. A lot of the orcs and goblins have run away, but you see there's one group that is moving towards you guys. This seems to be some of the bigger ones, like the less.
Of course it is.
Yeah, exactly. So, oh, that's not the right thing. All right, so you see a strong-looking hobgoblin coming this way, a very large orc, and some smaller orcs, or some normal-sized orcs. This group is coming down from one of the buildings they were hiding in, and they're coming towards you.
Bastards.
Yep. So rude to them. Let me roll initiative for these guys real quick. And the dragon comes back and kills everyone.
Yeah, figures.
He did some good hits on it. Alright. Who is next? Let me see. So that was Evelyn's turn. It's Sammus's turn. There's an orc. There's a hobgoblin somewhere in that building, or you think it maybe might be in that building ahead of you, and then there's this new group that's coming down the street towards you.
All right, and the dragon's completely out of sight.
It's 80 feet away. You can still see it. But it's definitely flying off over the trees north of town.
All right. Can I cast Lay on Hands on myself for full 15?
Yep. Go for it. 15 extra hit points. Anything else you want to do? Moving?
Yeah, I think. Am I able to? So that's a little goblin, and what's the S?
The S is a spiritual weapon. There's a,
Oh, by Mizu.
yeah.
Okay. Could I reach any of the guys up north?
Yeah, you can get up to them.
Yeah, I want to get to like probably the lowest one, just right to his
Okay.
his left.
All right. Yeah, you're next to this big orc with a stick, like an ornate stick in his
Oh,
hand.
Could I get to the like bottom one?
Yeah, that one. Okay, that's just a regular orc. Oh, the orc way down here. By Eric.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you can get to that guy. All right, so that's the end of your turn.
Could I cast?
You want to cast Divine Favor, or
Yeah, you know. Thank you.
sure.
Would
Yeah.
that be my last spell slot? I believe, though, right?
Yeah, you cast command. Yes, that would be your last spell slot.
Okay. I still want to cast it.
Okay. And that orc next to you is going to. Oh, actually, he's not. You haven't done anything to him yet. He's gonna keep hitting an Aerith. Nope, not with the 7. He's not. New orc comes running down. Actually, he's just gonna stand back and throw a javelin at Mary Stone. Nope, natural 1. This one moves forward to strike Mary. That's a hit. And Mary's turn. She's going to cast Thunder Wave. Okay, that's half damage. Alright. And Mizu, your turn. There's a new group of orcs coming towards you. 2 regular looking ones, and then a hobgoblin and a more ornate looking orc further up.
So the one that's closest to us is what? How many feet away?
You have one that's like 10 feet away from you.
I guess so it's not close enough that I guess I could just use my guiding bolt on the closest.
You want to cast another first level spell to do Guiding Bolt on him?
Yes.
Okay. So now mark off another first level spell and roll to hit the orc right there. Guiding Bolt has like a 120-foot range, so you can hit any of them with it if you want.
Yeah, but I figure that one's gonna probably try to get me next.
Okay.
She's the closest. Is there one that's a tougher one that I should go after then?
There's definitely 2 tougher ones that are further back. They look like one's wearing like a hobgoblin wearing like armor, and then an orc with like wearing like ornate staff in his hand. These guys are just basic orcs. Because Guiding Bolt not only does good damage, it also gives the next person to attack them advantage on that attack.
All right, let me go for one of the tougher guys then.
All right, which one? Do you want to go for the Orc or the Hobgoblin?
Let's go for the. That's going to be just 16.
Who are you shooting at? The Orc?
Yes, the orcs.
Okay. 16 hits the Orc.
And 12 in damage.
12 damage?
Yeah.
Okay. So you also have your spiritual weapon still.
Yeah, and is that something I can just keep using?
Yep, it stays out as long as you, yeah. So you can move it 20 feet as a bonus action and attack something. It's an Orc in range, so you could move it to a hit.
Yeah, let's do that then.
Okay, roll to hit with that.
So what am I rolling? Is that a 20?
Yeah, D20 to hit.
14. I don't add anything to that.
Yeah, you had your
I
spell
think you had
attack bonus.
5, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. That's right. So that's 19.
Okay, that hits 1d8 plus 3.
Ooh, I got a 9 on.
9 total. Okay.
Ooh, nice.
Which Orc is that? All right, that kills that Orc. And so now the Orc that you hit with the Sacred Flame, or the Guiding Bolt, he is gonna do what? All right, he's gonna cast Bane on 3 of you. All right, so I need Evelyn, Mizu, and I'll roll one for Aerith to roll Charisma saving throws.
Charisma?
Yep.
15.
Okay, you save. I'll roll one for Aerith.
At least it wasn't strength.
I got a 9. I don't get anything added.
You have nothing added to Charisma saves? Oh, that's too bad. So that fails. So you know every attack and saving throw that you do, you roll a d4 and you minus from that. It's the opposite of Bless. Which Bless is a great spell that you have that you should use more often.
Noted.
What is Aerith's, especially with Sammus, he would love to have the bonuses to hit. Aerith's save is +2, so 13. That saves. This guy's a terrible spellcaster. All right, that was his action.
I still have one extra second level.
You have no extra, you have no second level spells,
No, okay.
and you have cast. I think you've cast probably 4 first level spells, haven't you? So I think
That's
you're
what
out.
I was thinking. That I thought I had one left, but I guess.
I don't know. I know you've cast. Maybe you've only cast 3 guiding bolts. You haven't cast any other healing, so you might have 1 spell slot. All right, Aerith. Was successful on his save, so he's going to shoot that spellcasting orc. That's going to hit for 8 damage, 11 damage. Alright, the hobgoblin is going to step forward, pulls out a large greatsword. And he's going to move up next to Mary and Mizu. And he's going to swing his greatsword at Mizu. 15. Does that hit Mizu? I don't think it does.
No, she has an AC of 18, it looks like.
Nice.
Yeah, 18.
Okay, and then the great sword goes into Mary. That's a 16. That hits a Mary. All right, so big cut of the great sword hits Mary. Sister Gorelli comes running out of the church, and she is going to Sacred Flame one of those orcs. Hey, that's a hit. Alright. The hobgoblin comes running out of the building that he teleported into, and he's going to start punching Sister Gorelli. That's a hit. He's got 4 attacks, so hold on. Monks. That's a miss. That's a miss. Okay. Evelyn, you're up.
Okay, let's see.
2 hobgoblins, 3 orcs.
I will shoot at the one that Mizu shot.
Okay. Spellcasting one. You have advantage on that because it was hit with a guiding bolt.
Oh, advantage?
Yep.
Uh, 20. I got natural 20 because I got an 18 before that. I think I just lost connection for a second.
Oh, okay. Yeah, natural 20. Wow, nice.
What do I do on that again?
You
Add
double the number of dice you roll. So, was that 2d8 plus the normal damage modifier?
10 plus 14 total.
All right. 14 into that orc.
And then as a bonus action, I'll activate the thing.
All right, that is Mary, Mizu, you, Aerith, and Sammus. That's it. Everybody.
Yep. I got 7.
7.
So if anybody was less than 7, they go to 7.
What are we rolling for
These are
that?
temporary hit points, so you just add. So you just click on
Yeah,
your
yeah,
spell.
yeah. You
Yeah.
get next. You go from 6 to 7.
Thank you.
Okay, Sammus, you are up. 10 feet up to your left, there's the monk hobgoblin, and you could also probably move over to the hobgoblin captain guy, or
Yeah, that's the one I want. Is the captain.
captain. You can get to him. Yeah, you are up next to him now.
Ooh, so I rolled a 16, so 19 altogether.
19 hits.
I would hope so. So 7 plus 2, and then 2 for my divine favor.
So 11. All right. Yep. Cuts into him. And this orc is going to step down to defend its leader guy. Axe coming into you. That's a 20 to hit. It hits the Samus, right?
That well.
Okay. And a 13 damage.
Oof.
This orc is gonna hit Mary. That's a hit. For 10 damage. And now it's Mary's turn. She's going to bonus action, she's gonna taunt the captain. Nope, he does not care about the taunt. And then she goes invisible. And Mizu, your turn. There's a hobgoblin captain right next to you.
Can I use my last spell slot to bless my fellow?
Alright, so bless, you choose 3 targets, and you don't have to roll anything for this, they just get it. So as long as you maintain concentration on this, so what 3 do you want to bless? This adds a 1d4 to their attacks and saving throws.
Okay, so let's go with Evelyn and Sammus and Mary, I guess, or is
So you can choose yourself, you can choose Aerith, you could choose Mary if you wanted to.
okay. Sorry, Aerith, I'll choose myself.
Okay. Alright, and that's your action.
He's not here to yell at me.
You want to move that Sacred Flame and hit anyone?
Yes, let's
Or
move
your
that.
spiritual weapon?
Yeah, my spiritual weapon. I know what you meant. I
So
know.
you could get it up to the orc next to you, or you could get it over to the hobgoblin that's hitting on the priest lady.
Yeah, let's give her some help.
Okay, so now you roll 1d20 plus 1d4. That's
19 on
that hits.
the 5 for the D4.
Did you roll the damage?
That was the D4, right? The
No,
damage?
it's 1d8 plus 3. The d4 is added to the attack.
It's a bonus to hit.
Yeah, it helps you hit the creature.
Oh, I see. I see. Okay, so for the D8, I just got a 3. Do I add anything to that?
Yeah, 3. So that's 6 total damage to that guy.
Yep.
17. Alright. The spellcasting guy is going to do a thing. What do I want to do here? Let's curse somebody. Alright, let's go with that one. So, Sammus, go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw. Oh, touch. She's gonna get next to you? Ugh. I can't get to you. So it's not gonna be Sammus, it's gonna be Evelyn. Wisdom saving throw for Evelyn.
Okie dokie. Ooh, +4. 3, 4. 17.
17, that was definitely enough. Alright, tried to curse you. Didn't work.
Thanks for the plus. I got a 4 on the +4 from the bless.
Well, you only needed a 12, because this guy's a terrible spellcaster.
Because I only rolled a 13.
Stupid orc spellcaster. Alright, that's his turn.
They're the worst.
Yeah, Aerith is going to come over here and help Sister Gorelli with the monk guy. First attack with his short sword. That's a hit. 1d. That's 5 damage. Second attack hits for 5 more damage. Alright, Hobgoblin Captain. He's got his great sword, swings it into Sammus. Natural 20.
Dude, again?
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Alright, bring it on.
Alright, 19 damage.
Did you have any temporary hit points left?
No, I did not.
That...
I'm down to 5 points now.
Oh, yeah, okay. Alright, you're still alive? Oh.
Yeah, absolutely.
All
I
right.
see you got hit twice in this last turn.
Second attack into Mizu. Miss. Sister Gorelli. She's doing okay. She's gonna make a spiritual weapon. Spiritual weapon into this hobgoblin. Miss. And then a mace. That hits. Hey. Oh, wow. She killed it. Alright, that hobgoblin drops. And Evelyn, your turn.
This guy's right up next to me. Well, I guess I'll shoot at it.
Okay.
Ooh, 7 below 1. Let's see. 13.
13. That's you. I'm not sure, but I can't remember what this guy's AC is. 13. No, his AC is 14. It's a miss.
Oh, wait. I still have that advantage? Or the bless?
You are blessed. Yes.
No, and I rolled a 1, so 14.
That's enough.
Forgot about that. Because that lasts until she loses concentration, right?
Yeah.
So 12.
12 damage. Into that guy. That might be the end of him.
Then as a bonus action, the thing on my shoulder will...
Yep, he drops.
And 9 temporary hit points.
9 temporary hit
That
points.
would hit...
Sammus.
everyone but
Mizu.
Aerith.
Yep.
So if you don't have 9 temporary hit points, you have 9 temporary hit points.
Thank you.
Okay. Sammus, your turn. Time for that channel divinity, maybe?
This is nice.
Samus not there.
No, I'm here.
Oh.
I was just trying to figure out what's Channel Divinity do again.
So you have 2 options for your channel divinity. You can do Turn the Tide, which is a bonus action that lets anybody who is, any of your companions who is not above half their health can gain 1d6 plus 2 hit points. But yeah, so if they're below half health. Or you can do Champion Challenge. As a bonus action, each creature of your choice within 30 feet must make a wisdom saving throw, or it can't willingly move more than 30 feet away from you. So it's like a taunt type of thing.
And I'm pretty sure that Turn the Tide would only benefit me right now.
Mizu, what's your health right now?
She's at 13 now.
113.
That's below half. No, it's not.
No, it's 1 above half.
Well, that's unfortunate. Yeah, it would just affect you. But you're pretty low.
So do you take the temporary points? Because if we...
No, you're
Oh,
at,
what's mine?
you're at
I
13 to
did.
24.
It looks
so
like it just adds to my health pool, but it doesn't actually heal me 9. So I could hypothetically have.
Oh yeah, you can definitely do it. Yeah, you're definitely below half hit points. But nobody else.
All right, I'll do the Turn the Tide on myself, and it was 1d4 plus 2.
1d6 plus 2.
So 6 health points added.
Okay. And then you still have your action.
And as my action, I'll swing at that captain.
Do it. Don't forget you are also blessed.
I was going to remind him that.
So I add a d4.
Yep.
Uh, 20.
20 hits the captain.
So I rolled a 7 and a 3.
Oh, roll a concentration check for your spell. So it'd be Constitution saving throw. Add that 1d4 to it. You should be able to keep it because of the bless.
Are you talking to me?
No, this is Sammus to see if Sammus still has the defined favor.
That's a 20.
Okay, yep, you got your spell. You're fine.
Okay, so the damage I think is a 7 plus 2 plus 3.
Okay, 12. 12 damage. All right. And all right, and things start getting tossed from behind into the orcs. Okay, one of the orcs drops, and a bow shoots into that one. Seems like some of the town guards are starting to get their act together. This orc is going to come around over here and attack Evelyn. No, that's an 8. Mary is invisible. She's going to come out of invisibility and attack with advantage against the captain. No, that sucked. And it's Mizu's turn. So you have a hurt Sammus next to you. You have a captain right in front of you, an orc right in front of you. And looks like the town guards are starting to get over here. It seems have won their fight.
Well, I've used all my spells, but I can.
So Sammus, you are below half health, right? Yes, you are. So you could do your Channel Divinity, which is
Oh, yeah, I will do that. As I can use Channel Divinity up to 15 divided among.
yeah. So up to half their health. So half of Samus's health is 14. So you could give it. That's kind of a waste. You can only give him 3 hit points. I mean, it's up to you. That would be your action.
I'd say don't waste that.
Yeah.
Okay.
There is only
just,
2 enemies
just,
left.
I was gonna say, am I close enough within 5 feet to hit somebody?
Yeah, you can hit the captain or the other orc. You got your mace. Swing
I'll just
away.
hit him with. I'll do the orc with my mace.
Okay.
So that's a D20. So I got 16 plus I get a 4, so 20, and then I also get 4 for the blessed, right?
Yeah. You hit.
You hit.
Good.
So just roll 1d6 plus 2.
That's a 7 then.
All right. Yeah, you kill an orc. All right. And bonus action, you can move that spiritual weapon over to the captain and swing at him.
I will do that. Do I have to roll another 20?
Yeah. 1d20, 1d4.
So that was 13.
13?
Yes.
That's including
Oh, plus 4. Nope.
and the plus 5?
Nice.
All right. Yeah, that hits. So 1d4 plus 3.
Well, that adds up to 4.
4. Okay. Aerith is gonna shoot a bow at the captain. Hits. And I think that does it for the captain. Captain drops. And so you look around, and that seems to be the last of them. There's some people still running around, but for the most part, you have removed most of the threat that we're facing this town.
Is the
Pick up
dragon
staff.
still in sight?
The dragon? No, the dragon is it was moving 160 feet per round, so it is very far away. Up in wherever mountain it lives in up there. You go to pick up the staff from the two. There's two staff guys that were carrying staffs.
Yeah.
Okay. They are arcane focuses. And there's nothing. What's an arcane focus worth? Let me see.
Oh, I was just
No,
picking them up for now.
Yeah, they're not
All
magic.
right.
You know, oh yeah, you know that they're not like magic items or anything. They're just like a focus for their spellcasting ability. But yeah, so the leader of the Shade Watch, who was just barely got to you guys, as she defeated her group that she was facing, she comes over and thanks you for your help in saving the church, saving Sister Gorelli. Uh, Sister Gorelli is very grateful for saving her, even though one of her helpers died. Nothing that could be done. Dragon bit her and took her away. Um, yeah. Anything else? Anything you want to say or ask? You want to check? You can check the bodies. There's some monies and stuff.
Yeah. Has
No one
dragons
will
been around
check the
here
body.
Uh, if you ask her and she says we'd heard that there was a dragon up in the mountains, but it's never come down this far south.
I'm interested in doing maybe a religion
A religion check on what?
just to find out what they have or where they're still looking for that heretic, you know.
Well, that wouldn't be a religion check. I mean, you'd need to ask. You'd need to talk uh to someone who might know about, because he did come through here. To someone who might know about that. That's not necessarily. That wouldn't be a check type of thing. Religion check would be like knowledge about your religion.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, like history and like, religious information. This is more of an investigative type of thing where you have to speak to people and find clues.
Yeah, I'm interested. So should I just roll for an investigation then, or?
No, not. I mean, it's not a skill check. It's like it's something you'd have to find by like literally following an investigation, like talking to people who might have been involved. It's not a skill check roll type of thing. You know, there might be skill checks involved along the chain, but it's something that will be solved over various encounters with various people that might have seen him. Sister Gorelli is a person you might want to talk to about that, but this might not be the time for. She's probably pretty shaken. A dragon just tore down the doors to her church and stole a friend out. You know.
Well, maybe offer to help clean up around the area. See if there's anything we can do.
Yeah, people start coming out and gathering stuff. The Shade Master mentions that she's like, well, I would like to talk to all of you in my office. So she takes all of you back to uh, her chambers in the Shade home. If you guys decide to follow her.
Yeah. Don't see why not.
Okay. And in there, on top of one of the tables, so she makes you wait for about like 15 minutes probably. And then pulls you into a room, and on the table there is a body of the half orc that you saw that attacked you in the tavern. And then she goes, "Do you see anything familiar? Do you know anything familiar about this guy?"
Do we roll a perception check?
Yeah, you can, sure. Or investigation if you want to like dig through his clothes or whatever.
Yeah, I'll help.
I mean, it was just the orc that we killed in the bar, right? The
Yeah,
first orc.
it was the half orc. Yeah, the half orc. Yeah.
Okay. I rolled a 13 plus.
I'll roll to assist.
What are we adding? Is it investigation?
Yeah, you can do either one. It's up to you.
Investigation is +3, so I'll go 16 altogether.
I have 16 altogether.
Okay, Sammus is doing the check. Um, so you look through his clothes and you see like a charm hanging from his belt, and there's a symbol on it that looks very familiar to you. It's the same 3 lightning bolts together with an eye in the middle. And then he's also wearing a necklace that has an eye, an eye that is bleeding, has blood coming down from it. And if you look around at you guys, Aerith is wearing studded leather that has a big symbol of the 3 lightning bolts on the chest, and I believe Sammus has scale mail that is emblazoned with that same symbol. So the Shade Master's kind of sitting there like, so is this guy a friend of yours, or what's the deal? Or do you just shop at the same store?
Same armor smith.
Yeah, I'm assuming same
What's that
armor
then?
smith.
Hmm.
They probably stole this armor off of Lightning Lords, I believe. Not lords, but lightning worshippers.
She's not saying anything. She's just kind of like eyeing you. Do you know the armor smith that makes this armor?
Queen Bee, yeah, absolutely.
Beyonce.
Yeah. She's like, well, we've been seeing this symbol show up a lot in orc raids. She's like, we're used to seeing the one on the necklace, but this one's new. Lightning Lords, you say? Is that the name of a group or something, or is that?
We're supposed to be keeping an area safe, I thought.
Yeah, I don't quite know their name, but it seemed that they were battling some Goliaths.
Goliaths. The Herd of the Storm?
Yeah, that sounds familiar.
The Herd of the Storm, I mean, we wouldn't say that we're friendly with them, but they've definitely been helpful in keeping the peace in lawless lands. They are not friends of orcs either. They've been helping to remove orcs, and this is interesting.
Very interesting indeed.
And if any of you want to make a religion check about the amulet, the symbol on that, you can do that.
Probably should let Mizu look at that.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, so I get to add for religion 3, so it's total
Total of how much?
20.
20. Okay. All right.
Nice. Should find everything.
Yeah, so you definitely know what this is. Let me pull it up real quick. So this is a symbol of one of the betrayer gods. This is the symbol of the ruiner. The ruiner is the god to all orcs. Said to be the creator of orcs. The symbol is his eye bleeding, and the reason that's a symbol is because he was shot in the eye, and the blood splatter hit a bunch of elves, and those elves were turned into orcs. So it is kind of considered that all orcs have a portion of this evil demon god's blood in them, and so that they've all sort of been shunned from society, and the more pure the more orc they are, the more so like half orcs are kind of accepted in society because they have a less degree of this blood. Um, that's kind of like the theories. Like no one knows if that's actually true or if that's just like allegory, but that is the kind of stigma that faces orcs, and so all orcs tend to be associated with the Ruiner because they don't really have a lot of other options.
Samus finds them absolutely disgusting.
Orcs?
Yeah, I don't feel sorry for them at all.
Okay. um,
Like a kill on sight mentality towards orcs.
wow. And why is that?
Oh, just everything Mizu just told me about their myth.
Yeah,
They're just like corrupted elves.
well, I mean, yeah, I guess.
Yeah, Samus don't like you.
Yeah. But it's like we're talking like, thousands of years ago, so that's how they were made, and it's okay. I mean, you could think that they're all terrible. It's kind of a sad story that their whole society is kind of like stuck with this whole thing. But okay. So yeah, so you know that that this guy is wearing the symbol of the Ruiner. Probably a lot of the orcs that you saw were wearing symbols of the Ruiner. Goblins are not normally associated with that. So to see them, not like normally enemies, sometimes they're enemies, but to see them working so closely together was kind of, they usually serve a different betrayer god, but for some reason they were together in this raid. Um, and so then the Shade Master passes. She goes, So can I trust you guys? Are you willing to help the town? And you've already showed that you are capable, but
I mean, we haven't done anything to not earn your trust.
no, I mean I agree, but
Exactly. We helped get rid of a lot of.
yeah. He's like things are bad. That dragon could be a real threat to the town. We need a way to defend ourselves. The town council, they're gonna want to run away. They're gonna want to flee, but things are bad in other parts of Tal'dorei too.
Oh yeah, I agree.
We need to maintain the town. We can't give up. Uh, I'm constantly sending my Shade Watch out to various areas to try to get help. But things in the north are getting really bad. 10 years ago, the dwarves from Craghammer would have protected the north, and nothing would have ever come this far down. But here we are. We need to figure out what's going on. We need answers. And you're capable, more capable than anyone that I have serving me. Would you go find some of these answers for me? I can reward you with gold, with items of value.
Yeah, we like items of value and gold.
I like helping and protecting.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I meant to say.
So there's a few things that we need. Uh, the first and probably most important is we need some way to defend ourselves from that dragon. There's a city of gnomes called Gnomengard. It's between. I mean, if you ask them, they'll say they're in the Underdark, but it's sort of an in between. Then we used to do a lot of trade with them. They're inventors. They're very skilled, and they can make these devices that can shoot bolts like a ballista, but automated, and it's amazing. And if we get some of those, we could maybe defend against the dragon. Also, we need to find out if how the dwarves let the army of orcs get so far south. There's a dwarven outpost called Axholm. That's it's maybe about a week away. Investigating that would probably give us some answers as well. So what do you think?
Yeah, I've always wanted to visit the gnomes. I say we do that first.
Okay. Yeah. And he goes, and some other people in town might have some things. I mean, people are hurting. I mean, you're welcome to stay and rest a couple days, of course. We'll try to salvage some of the celebration, I guess. But yeah, things are bad. We need to act quickly if we want to convince the councils not to flee south.
Yeah, maybe we could, have a impromptu town meeting. Kind of,
Yeah.
Is there anybody from the town that might go with us to help us?
Um, she kind of like, I think we need everyone we can to hold here. We lost a lot of the Shade Watch. Um, yeah, maybe you can. I need you to go get help from other places and bring it here. I can't risk sending anything out. That's why I'm sending you instead of my own people. You know.
all right.
And then
Well,
when the door opens and Silas Ford steps in and he says, "Oh, good, you found my friends. I've heard that they were very instrumental in the fight." Uh, he says, I wanted to catch you guys before you leave. Before I leave, I'm heading south to try to get some aid from Turst Fields, which is the biggest town to the south and kind of the
Where are
east.
we at?
You're in Jorenn Village. I'll pull the map
Okay.
up.
Okay, so what we passed through Westrun, was it?
Yes, the ruins of Westrun. Uh,
Okay.
so yeah, let me pull this up.
And we
That's not.
started out in what, Kaimal?
Yep. So you started out in Kaimal. Got the map up now. Westrun. That's all ruins. And then there's the Turst Fields. That's like a big farming community. There's a lot of people but they're mostly all farmers. So that's like the biggest main town to the south. Um, there's not a lot of other big towns. Uh, then Craghammer, I will show you what Craghammer is.
That's on the other side of the
Yeah,
mountains.
exactly. So you're in Yorn Village. Craghammer is a massive uh, dwarven city. It's got a huge above ground part and a massive part that goes all the way down into the Underdark. Uh, it's huge. I mean, they have the biggest army in the land, and then between here and there is that place called Axholm. Uh, Probably about right where that path goes into the mountain there. Put a marker there. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know I could draw cones. It's like right there. And then the Gray Valley, which you can let me zoom in here. Gray Valley is north of that, and that's the area that Arcanist Anders' soul is searching for that lost relic that you guys have to help him recover. That's a big wasteland of nothing left from the ancient war between the gods. And yeah. And then to the northeast is the access to Nomengard. It's a path that leads into the Underdark, but Nomengard is like halfway between the Underdark and the Underdark is like way, way, way underground, like massively underground, massive lakes, oceans, the size of the entire land is the Underdark. Uh, and yeah, so those are the things that he wants you to do, and uh, Silas Ford has agreed to go south to try to get some aid for the village. Oh, and so he hands you these like ID badges. They're like this is the and I could almost like this is a Shade Watch badge. It just proves that you are basically gives you the right to adventure in the town. Because if you don't have an adventuring badge, you have to or questing badge, you have to pay a bunch of money. So it just gives you one of that to show that you are capable to accept quests on behalf of the Shade Watch and whatnot. And also, he brings in a big old bag of money. There is 1,400 silver pieces and 300 gold. And this is what was found on the Orcs and whatnot. And he said, "This is your share of the profits from defending the town."
That's
Ooh,
nice.
that sounds very nice.
Yep.
Is that each or?
No, that's total to be divided up.
That'd be like 75 gold each.
Yeah.
And for silver, would be 350 silver.
Yep, 350 silver each. Which is what, like 35 gold?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. It'd be like,
So it's like almost 100 gold each. Or over
110.
Nice.
Almost. Yeah, so that is so we are going to go into our break. Take a quick break. 10-minute break or so. And then you guys will decide where you want to head next. You can rest in town and see if any of the town people want you to do things for them. I'm sure that if you asked about like potions of healing, he says that um, Mary knows of a place to get some. She supplies them for the town usually, so you can get some of those and whatnot. But yeah, we're gonna take a break and we'll be back in about 10 minutes.
Okay, sounds good.
So will we be resting and coming back with full health?
Yeah, you can take a long rest during this time. Yep. All right, we are back. The party is resting at the tavern. Everyone took a long rest, and they are leveling up to level 4. Aerith's not here, so Aerith will still be level 3 for whatever you do, but that's fine. So Sammus is probably still looking at everything. Evelyn's looking at stuff. Mizu, are you still looking at leveling up stuff, or
No.
are you leveling up at all? Do you want to?
Well, I leveled up, but
Yeah, so
I don't know
you
what
get more
to
stuff.
yet.
You get your ability score increase, or you can take a feat. Do you want to just boost your wisdom?
Sure.
Okay, so we'll do
I
that.
think you get 2 points of ability score increase or 1 feat.
Yeah, so you can boost 1 stat by 2, or 2 stats by 1. So if you boost your wisdom, it'll go up to 18, which is going to make all of your spell attacks and stuff better, and also boost your healing. That's probably the best choice. I don't think there's any feats that are like super amazing. Warcaster is a good one because it gives you advantage on Constitution saving throws to maintain concentration on a spell. But this is probably your best bet.
Okay, so just it as a.
I'm doing it for. I'm doing it for you right now. And you also might get some new spells and whatnot. You're actually probably gonna get quite a few more spells. Manage spells. Yeah, so you're gonna get 2 more spells. Do you want?
Okay, I found my feat.
Alright, what are you going for?
Sharpshooter.
Oh, sharpshooter's good. You take that minus 5.
5 to plus 10 attack.
Yep, that's pretty crazy, but yeah, you can definitely have side effects.
Yeah, well then I can also long range doesn't impose disadvantage.
Yeah, that too. Especially when you start ever make that rifle of yours. So yeah, look, you can go ahead and look at Mizu. You have more spells you can get and whatnot. But so if you wanted to talk to Sister Gorelli, this would be the time to do it.
I will do that.
All right, so you go over to the chapel, the temple of the Changebringer, and she's in there cleaning up because everything's still a mess, and there's definitely some other people in there. Does anyone go with her to the shrine of the Changebringer?
Sure.
Sammus?
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
So Mizu is going to the shrine of the Changebringer to the temple to talk to Sister Gorelli. Just seeing if any of you wanted to go with.
Yeah, I'll tag along.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so you get there and there's a lot of people in there that are grieving. There's a lot of people who lost loved ones to either the orcs or the dragon. And Sister Gorelli is putting on like services to like help people, and there's a lot of people gathered in the graveyard that is right outside of the church. And she gets there and goes, "Oh, Mizu, I want to thank you again for saving my life and saving that dragon was awful. Killed one of my good friends."
We'll talk to her, ask her, if she knows anything about who's come by visiting, asking about.
All right, what are you asking her?
I was looking for the book that I had that I know that. Am I still holding the bag that has all these things in it that we had before?
Nope. That was given to somebody else. The bag of
That's what I
holding.
thought too. The bag of holding.
You did not want
I
the
don't
bag
have
of
it.
holding.
I didn't want it, and I didn't know if anybody took it.
I believe.
Okay. You're a good guy, Sammus. I'm trying to figure out what to ask her. Is if she has seen some letters or some information of the heretic that's been by.
Oh, okay. All right. So sorry, your camera's being weird. Let me try to save your camera.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to it.
It froze, so I was trying to reset it. No, I can't get it back. There it is. Okay. Ta-da! All right. So let me pull up that book that you were holding. It's called Lost in the Dark. So, Cleric Marcus Dareth. Alright, so what specifically are you saying? Uh, like, what are you actually literally saying to... Cause she came up to you and said, "Hi, Mizu. Thank you for helping me. We're holding, like, services for, a bunch of people who lost loved ones." What do you say in response to... Would you say, "Hey, I'm looking for my friend, or person"? I mean, like, what do you actually say to her when she comes up to you?
Okay, I will obviously, sad for all the heartache.
I'm not hearing you. You still holding down
Still
the...
holding. I am holding it
Oh,
down.
okay.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay. So wanted to ask her how she, how they've been, if they've been getting a lot of people that have come in that are interested in some new information that's come out. I don't want to be, super specific. I don't want to make them feel any worse than they're feeling now, or put too much on them.
Okay. So she is not member of the same church as you. She worships the Changebringer, uh, which is a god of like luck and travelers. I mean, it's kind of a thing where everybody, all the deities have a role. The prime deities have a role in people's lives. Uh, like you pray to the Raven Queen to guide a lost loved one. You pray to the Allhammer to help you make this fine craft you're making. So I mean, she definitely knows of the Dawnfather. This was the Dawnfather is the god of like harvest and light and sun, but she may not know like the intricacies of like, what's heretical about your church and whatnot. So, uh, she might definitely know the person. I mean, if you mentioned the name of the cleric, she probably would know that of the guy because he's like a martyr in the church, even though
Right.
I mean, you found information that he is that you believe he's still alive, even though the church claims that he was killed by the Drow in the Underdark. For trying to he was trying to like bring the light of the Dawnfather to them, and he was murdered by them and executed. That's the story the church tells. Whereas you found information that he is alive somewhere. Um, so you know that he was here like about he traveled this way about 2 years ago. So go ahead and make a deception check if you want to slip into conversation just about him. Uh, just casually like bring it up. Uh, if you want us to know anything about his passing in the area.
Say a perception or deception.
Deception. So you're trying to like slip this something in to like get her to say something. You're not like outright lying, but it's sort of like moving the conversation in your direction.
I'm not very good at that because I don't get to add anything and I only got 5.
You got a 5. Okay. So you were trying to like steer the conversation to this, and she just kind of she doesn't catch up on the hints. She goes, yeah, um, yeah, he was here. He was here like about two or 3 years back before he was killed. He was traveling to Nomengard. Uh, he was taking that way down to the Underdark. So that's all I really know. He seemed like a nice guy. Um, I don't know anything. Yeah, he had a friend there, I think maybe. kept mentioning someone. I don't think that's all I know. Sorry.
No problem. Thank you.
And Sammus, she looks at you, and she goes, "Oh, are you a servant of the Raven Queen?"
I do serve the Raven Queen.
She goes, "Would you be willing to do a service for some of the people who have lost loved ones?"
I would give me great honor to guide these souls to the other side.
Yeah, so she goes, "Yeah, out in the shrine to the Raven Queen is out in the graveyard. If you want to go out there and do a service." So for this service, uh, make a religion check to basically know the right things to say in this, like, in a service of this type. You've probably performed it before, but so go ahead and roll not medicine, a religion check.
I rolled a 9. I think I might have a +3 to religion. It might not be that, but I can't really check it because I'm still like searching
That's
through
fine.
these feet.
I will look for you.
Thank you.
It's intelligence based, so
He has a +1.
+1. All right, so 10.
Only one. Okay.
10. It's not terrible. So go ahead and now make a persuasion check, and this is like your verbal part of it.
You have a +5 to that.
I was gonna say I'm pretty good on that end.
Yep.
9 plus. How much was it?
5.
5, so 14.
14. So you're starting to speak, and there's a pretty large group gathered that have lost friends and loved ones in the last day, or last couple days. I don't know how long it's been. And most of them are very much into what you're saying and appreciative, but there's some people in the groups that are just do not look happy. There are some people not like sad, but like angry. Like that, you see, there's a couple dwarfs, and that to have a drow, like a dark elf, like preaching to them, like how many of their friends that they've probably lost to the drow is just like they are not having any of this. A couple people just like leave in the middle of the speech. Um, but you did well enough that nobody like openly like says anything, or maybe they have like it's just it was to them it's very weird. But most people seem very appreciative of what you did and what you said. Um, Up north, up here, there's a lot of dwarves though that have probably had some bad situations with the drow. But it all went well.
I'm glad it went well. I will try and thank everybody that stayed for the service. Hopefully there were a couple dwarfs in there that did stick around. Hopefully they all didn't leave.
Yeah, there were definitely some dwarves that stuck around that are so far detached from like Underdark politics that they're like, what? Like especially any hill dwarves have always been on the surface. It's more mountain dwarves that are the dwarves in
Mm-hmm.
Craghammer. That yeah.
Understandable completely.
There is a cloaked figure. I have a question, Samus. How long have you been out of the Underdark? How long ago did you leave your family?
Like months.
Months. Okay, it's recent. Yeah. So there's a hooded figure that, as you're like shaking hands of people that are leaving, that you see a dark-skinned hand puts a letter into your hand and says, "You have not been forgotten," and walks away.
Would I have recognized the voice, or I'm assuming they were keeping their face hidden or something from
Face
me,
hidden,
right?
yeah, which is not uncommon in this town with the guards always wearing masks.
For sure.
Yeah, the face was hidden, but it was a male. It was a male voice.
But could I do a perception to like see if I recognize his voice?
Sure. Yeah.
I rolled the 3.
Yeah, it's hard to tell. You're kind of like shocked
Yeah.
by the whole circumstance, and they kind of like moved away pretty quickly. But there's a letter of some kind of paper envelope in your hand.
Letter in my hand. I'm gonna definitely want to open this pretty soon.
Okay.
Maybe wait for the service to kind of fade out. Group back up with my friends.
Yep.
Or actually, maybe open it in private. Maybe we'll just open it right now. See what's in it.
All right. So yeah. So Mizu, you gained some information. You know that the guy was here 3 years ago, and then he was on his way to Nomengard. From Nomengard, he was going to the Underdark, and he had some kind of contact there. So you are some step on the way to knowing a little bit about where he was going and if he is still alive somewhere in the Underdark or otherwise. Anything else you guys want to accomplish in town?
Yeah, maybe might go shopping.
Okay. Yeah, there are some stores.
Yep. Shopping's always fun.
So we don't need any new provisions.
All right. Let me delete all tokens. Okay. So yeah, so in town there is Barthen's Provisions. This is like a general goods store. Hi Hachi. Say hi Hachi. Hi.
Do they have a shield for sale?
A shield. That would probably be the Jorenn Miners Exchange. That's like where all the armor is sold, and stuff like that, and like the smiths. They would definitely have a shield.
Okay, I'd like to buy a shield.
Shield. Okay.
Just a common shield.
Yep. Do you want like a wooden or metal shield? Doesn't affect the price at all. Just curious. It is 10 gold for a shield. Easy enough sale.
Yeah. I'll go with a wooden shield.
Okay. Anybody else have anything they want to buy? You guys have a good amount of money.
I'd like to buy rations.
Okay. So Barthen's would be a place to buy rations.
Yeah, I should probably get some more of those too, huh?
Rations.
Yeah, just don't want to starve.
So 1 day of rations cost 5 silver pieces.
Okay, I'm probably gonna buy like at least because that one place was a week away, didn't you say?
Yeah, Axholm is a week away.
So I mean,
might as well just buy a month's supply.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, for the group, let's say.
Yeah, I'd like to buy.
I'm gonna buy a month's supply, 30 days worth or whatever.
Okay, so if you each buy a month's supply, that is 15 gold pieces for everybody in the party.
Okay.
Okay.
At
Did we get some this last time, or was that just what they're going to give us if we do what
No,
we
you
need
got
to do?
110 gold. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We got it each. No, it was
Each.
split between
Each. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Also, did any of you you guys bought those spell scrolls of comprehend language? Do you want to read any of those books over these? It's been 2 nights since you've been here.
Ooh, I bet you Evelyn does.
Yeah, I might as well spend as much time as I can with 3 hours, I guess.
Okay. So I think the way so you have 3 scrolls, is that what it was?
Yeah, so 3 scrolls would be 3 hours if
Yeah, so you could get through, so 1 book is 2 hours.
Okay, so read 1 book.
Alright, so you have 3 journals and 1 that is like a history on the Forge Mother. Which one do you want to read?
The history on the Forge Mother.
Okay. History on the Forge Mother is, it talks about how they found a phenomenon in the bottom of Murdoon mine that like once every 100 years or something, uh, the planes, because the planes just tend to move around, they collided at a special spot right there, and the plane of fire and the plane of earth collided. Lava poured forth, creating this para-elemental, the Forge Mother. This is what they theorize of the creation of this creature. It happened to be inside this mine, and they found a way to bind the para-elemental to this forge they created, and they were able to melt down to create extreme amounts of heat, able to melt down any item, even magic items, which are considered almost impossible to break down. So they were able to break down magic items, even magic items created by the gods, these vestiges of divergence. And they broke down many of these and were able to transfer the power from these items into other items. And they talk about at one point towards the end of the book, this great creation they're working on, power of not the gods' power harnessed into man-made creations, and that's sort of the gist of the entire book of the greatness of the Forge Mother, and that that's pretty much it in that book. It's just like a um, a study on this very rare elemental creature
that we killed.
that is now dead. Yes. Yeah, unfortunately. Yeah, it seems.
And
Yeah, you can theorize that perhaps it got loose of its binding somehow and has been alone down there. Because this is we're
It went
talking.
bad.
Yeah, we're talking. This is like 1,000 years ago. This is like so it's been there for
Oh,
a long time. And yeah.
so
Hey, maybe that rare phenomenon will happen again sometime. You can make another one. uh, yep. So that is two uses of your comprehend languages. You still have the three journals that are about the various items they created, including the. So, and speaking of those items, the gauntlet, the Might of Murdoon, is that in the bag of holding, or is that just some?
who's holding the bag?
in the bag.
I have the bag,
Sammus has the
and
bag. And you're also keeping that cursed blade in there too?
yeah, I hold it all.
Okay.
You're a good guy, Sam.
Um, yeah. So you've done that. Any other things to take care of in town? Oh, well, actually, when you're at the Stone Door Inn, Mary will come up to you and say, I heard you guys are gonna go out and do some stuff. There's someone I need you to check on if you're willing to. There's a lady outside of town, um, who she's sort of like a hermit type. She comes in and helps with some healing and stuff. She lives just on the outskirts of town. If you could go check on her, I would hate to think that the orcs, got to her. What do you think?
Sure, I think we should check.
She's like, yeah, I'm sure that she'll reward you. She makes great potions of healing and stuff like that.
Well, that'd be nice.
Yeah, I'm all about helping. Let's do it.
Okay. And so if there's no other business in town, that can be your first stop on the way out of town. Um, oh, actually, there's one other person that stops you. Ezra stops you. Um, she's got Grunt with her, and you see that you see her with Grunt as Silas is leaving. Silas is taking a carriage and horses heading south, and then she comes up to you and says, "Grunt is staying with me to keep me safe, but I almost wish that he was going with my father to keep him safe. I wanted to ask you a favor. You've been nice to me and nice to Grunt. Uh, And she kind of like steps away from Grunt a little bit, and she goes, "I think that there's something wrong with him, but not in the natural sense. Uh, do you think that
Like
you
he might be possessed.
no, not possessed. I mean, there's people who are born, simple, but it seems that I don't know, maybe there's something different about him. Do you think that you could try to find out? I mean, you're good with medicine, Mizu, and Evelyn, you know a lot of things. Do you think you can find out what's wrong with him, or if there's anything wrong with him?
I could do a medicine check.
Oh, okay. I mean, yeah, if you want, you can do a medicine check if you want. Sure.
Well, I rolled an 8 and I get to add a 5 to that. So
Okay, so you think that a medicine check is not necessarily what's going to figure out what's wrong with him. I mean, medically, there's nothing wrong with him at all. He's in perfect health. Uh, if you want to find out what's going, if there is something been done to him, um,
Ritual detect magic.
okay, let me see. That will do it. Detect magic. Nothing comes up on detect magic.
Okay.
There is no. So detect magic would be if there's like a current spell on him. He's not under the effect currently of any spell. But I mean, so you guys can make some kind of like you can make just knowledge or arcana check to see if you know of any kind of things that could affect someone's mind and make them, you know, unnaturally low intelligence. Um,
does Evelyn have? Do you have extra for that? I don't for the
Extra what?
arcana.
for
For
arcana,
arcana.
yeah.
Yeah, I do. You want me to do an arcana check?
Yeah, I mean that could by doing an arcana check, you could find out
21.
21. So you know that there's a few ways that of spells or magical things that can affect someone's mind in a way to make them extremely stupid. Uh, so there is a spell called Feeble Mind. It's a very high level spell. It You know that it would make somebody very unintelligent. There's also creatures known as intellect devourers that can literally eat someone's mind, putting them down to an extremely low intelligence. Uh, yeah, so you know that those are two ways. There are probably some other ways that someone's intelligence could be very low. He could also just be naturally I mean, he could just be a simple person. Uh, she doesn't necessarily know, but she would like you to try to find out if there is something going on. If you don't think it's possible, you can just tell her, no, I got nothing I can do.
Yeah, I don't know of anything right now.
I don't either.
Okay. And that is it. So you can head out of those are the people who want you to do things. You can now head out of town. Oh, actually, one more. When you were talking to the priest, uh, Sister Gorelli, she will tell you that especially when Mizu was asking about followers of the Dawnfather, she would say, there's an expedition of members of the Dawnfather in the area. They were investigating an old temple not too far from here. It's only like half a day or so, a day and a half walk outside of town. Uh, I hope the orcs didn't get them. They have I haven't seen them in town in about a couple weeks, but they were investigating some old temple ruins.
You guys interested in that?
Well, we
I
gotta
would
go
be-
check on this person,
Yeah, we check the
but we
person.
might.
We are kind of loaded up on
Hey man, this is like the first.
Our side quest log is kind of
This
full.
is like the
It
first
is the
town you
first-
come to in an MMO. This is all full of side quests, you know.
It is
Yeah.
very full.
All right, so
We're the rats that we need to kill.
yeah, exactly. In the basement of the tavern.
the boars.
I think
Alright.
I need to go pick flowers or something too.
Yep. All right, so you head out and so you're heading to the that lady's house first.
Yes.
Okay.
Let's go
Yeah,
check.
let's go there.
Yeah, so she lives in a
Healers are important.
yeah, she lives in a windmill, not too far out of town.
There are
And
rats in the windmill.
nope, no rats. Oh man, that's not it. All right, so as you're traveling through, everyone make a perception check just to check the area, make sure nothing horrible is happening.
Ooh, 20.
7.
13.
Perceptive today.
Natural 20.
No, 18 plus
Oh,
2.
okay. So like far off in the distance, you see smoke rising from somewhere in the forest, and then a big red shape. This is very far off. This is like miles and miles away, but you somehow spotted it. That the dragon is still somewhere in the area. It's not very close though. But yeah, it's still affecting the region.
Damn dragon.
Yep. So
No shit, I knew we'd come up.
didn't get rid of it that easily. Okay. As you start heading towards this windmill, why can't I find? Here we go. Yeah, so you come up to the windmill and you see, here's the windmill. You definitely see some shapes moving around outside the windmill. How close do you want to get?
Well, don't we need to go inside?
Yeah, so I mean, like, do you like just like walk up, or do you want to like see if you can spot something from a little ways off?
Oh, walk up.
Yeah, that's
Just walk.
So you walk up, and the door looks like it is broken.
not a good sign.
This is a stone windmill, but it had a wooden door on it, and it has been broken.
No.
Go inside.
Yeah. Are we to the door?
Yeah, you're up to the door.
Oh, okay. Is there like lots of tracks around or no?
Make a survival check.
Well, I'm not good at surviving. I mean, I'm good at, I guess, from surviving so far.
I have +3 for 14.
14.
better than
Yeah,
an
there's
8.
definitely tracks. Let's see. What kind of tracks are these? Yeah, they look like very large creatures tracks. Like almost like a cat. Yeah, like a very large cat. Cat's paws.
Okay, what do we see inside the place?
Do you step in, or you just like seeing like what you can see straight through the doorway?
I'd like to see what we can see through the door.
Yeah.
Um, You don't. I mean, you see it. You can see like the edge of the mechanism that turns the windmill, whatever the heck that thing's called. Uh, and there's definitely some rubble. Things are scattered. The doorway looks like something, big went like squeezed through it. Um, and if you want to make a perception check to see what you can hear, you can see if you can hear anything inside there.
I got a natural 20, so we add 5.
Natural 20. You hear the flapping of wings inside there. Large wings.
I think we know where the dragon.
You think the dragon?
No, the dragon was off in the distance
Yeah.
recently.
Also, this door is too small for a dragon to be able to get through.
But you said it was a small dragon.
Well, a small dragon is still a large creature.
Yeah, a small dragon's still huge.
But it's
Like a
large cat.
big dragon would be like bigger than this building.
Yeah, it's a big cat and with wings.
With wings. Okay, a big cat with.
Or
Meow,
something
meow.
else has wings. Yeah. Going inside?
Well, yeah, I guess I'll see what's going
All right, so you go
Can't
in
we just say? Can't we just assume that she's dead and move on?
if you want.
on. But
I'm.
All right.
should probably see what's
So you
on
see
here.
one of these flying above when you go inside. It's a manticore. It's a lion.
Ooh, scary.
Yeah, it's the humanoid head, body of a lion, wings of a dragon. Manticore.
Ugly.
Yep. You don't see just one, you see two of them. And they're both flying. One's over here. One's over here. And yeah. The second you step inside, someone yells, "Help!" So she's still alive.
Yeah, she's still alive.
Good news.
Like, get these things out of here.
So
So they don't right away make a move for you or anything, but if you want to attack them, you can.
Well, I don't know. She can't get out, right?
they hurt her?
You don't see it where she is. She's
Oh,
somewhere
you
like
just hear her.
yeah, she's like seems like the voice is coming from higher up, and they're trying to get to wherever she's at. And she says, she's like, get them out of my house.
I'll ask them what they're doing here.
Good idea.
Okay.
I mean, oh wait. What do I know about manticores? Do I know that they...
You can roll a nature check. Oh, actually, wait, what is a manticore? It is. Oh, yeah, nature check.
Nature? 18.
You know,
Nice.
they are fierce killers that hunt far and wide for prey. They work together to take down particularly large, dangerous creatures. They're not particularly bright, but they are pretty malevolent in nature. They are capable of talking and conversing.
So, Mistake, can we talk to them?
Yeah.
That's pretty much what you know. They obviously can
Okay.
fly.
Okay, I'll ask them what do they want? What are they doing here?
Okay.
As they probably attack me.
Maybe not.
Hey, we haven't rolled initiative yet.
Yeah, not yet. Alright, 1 second. Let me see what. They're like, we're hungry. We need food. She food.
Who are they talking about?
She food. You food. Food. And this one.
We just
I
have
don't
some
take
rations
that.
with.
Yeah, if you guys want to give them rations, you can.
Yeah, I would like to offer them what we
All right, so
to let her go.
you pull out rations. You like throw it to him.
No, that's disrespectful.
No, I would
Try
just
and just offer it to him.
Okay, so this one comes. Let's say they're all in here. This one comes down and takes it, eats it, and he says, more food, lot food.
I'm gonna hold up the bag and be like, "It's empty, dude. Of course, I only had like the 2 I gave you."
Do you hold the bag upside down?
Absolutely not.
Okay. um. Well, go get.
Cats are smart though. They understand space.
Go get us food. Or we eat you and her.
What do these cat things normally eat?
what do they eat?
Meat. Meat.
Were there any animals nearby when we came here?
Um. Yeah, you probably might have seen some things off in the trees or something. You didn't leave too far from the town, so like if you went further out into the forest or the hills, you might be able to find something.
Would these things be big enough to ride?
Yeah, they're big. Yeah.
I'm gonna offer riding one of them and showing him where some meat is.
No, you find meat for us. We don't hunt anymore. People bring us food.
Why would people bring them food? I don't understand that.
'Cause we strong. Or we eat you and then eat you and have food.
No, we don't agree with it.
Okay?
I mean, do you really think that you can eat us?
Yeah.
Slash intimidation check.
You're gonna intimidate him? Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Good idea.
16 plus. Oh shoot! I'm still looking at my feet. I think it's maybe plus 2 or 3, maybe
Okay.
Your intimidation, it's +3.
plus 3.
19.
Thank you. Ooh.
So this one kind of
Good job.
backs up a little bit, and it's like, we eat lady. She got meat. We eat lady.
You're eating nobody, buddy.
Um,
Tell me who this lady you're talking about is.
well, it's the she up on top of windmill hiding, but we get to her. We eat her. She didn't give us meat. And the one that you didn't intimidate comes over and says, he's like, stop wasting time with these fools. We eat them or they leave.
I'm feeling a conflict is unavoidable.
Yeah, I think
I'm beginning to think so too.
Well, he's gotta give him a lot of meat.
I will cast a cantrip.
Okay, what are you casting?
I'm going to cast message.
Message. Who are you messaging?
I'm gonna message Sammus.
Okay.
I'm going to ask him if he thinks we're going to have to kill these things.
Can I respond back?
Yes,
I think we're only gonna have to kill one of them.
I think that's a good call.
Okay.
Okay, which one's the one that's not intimidated? The one on the right or the one on the left?
Trev.
Oh, the one on the right is intimidated, but I mean, like,
Okay.
it backed up. That doesn't necessarily mean it's not gonna fight.
Well, yeah, but
I mean, I think we could still convince them, like, hey, one of you can eat the other.
That's gonna be a hard sell. I mean, they're pack hunters. They fight when they have advantage because they have each other. Take that away. I mean, you know.
yeah.
But I bet once we kill one, I mean, we can offer them, be like, hey, here's a corpse for you.
Possibly. Do you want to roll initiative?
Yeah, I'm gonna cast Thunderwave.
Okay.
It's about time.
Do you want us all to roll for?
Yep. I will let Evelyn do that out of initiative. So go ahead.
Begin in the middle of them. Okay.
4.
4. Nice.
I only got 8.
My initiative would be 17.
Hey, that's what I rolled for you. Nice. Okay. Do that thunder wave. So
Okay, Thunderwave right in the middle, or hit both of them. Should be able to 15 foot.
yeah, you can hit both of them.
Be really freaking loud in here too.
Yep. Constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving throw 12. Yep.
Okay. Constitution. All right, 15 for that one, and 14. So they both save, so half damage. That's what 3d8 or 2d8?
You.
2. Okay.
So half damage. I rolled 10 for damage, so 5
5 to each of them. Okay.
would be.
All right, the one right in front of you leaps into action. Actually, it's going to it's flying right now. So it goes up into the air like 20 feet, and then it's going to start. So hey, you see this thing has like this tail that is all spiky, and it like points the tail towards you, Evelyn, and these spikes just shoot out. So one hits you for 9 damage. Second one hits you for 11 damage. Third one hits you for 9 damage.
Can I shield?
Yeah, so if you just shield on the first one was a 20.
Okay, that hits then.
Okay.
Oh wait, that doesn't hit anymore.
Yeah, because it's 23. So
24.
the
Oh
second
yeah, 23.
the second
Yeah.
2 were 24. So those would hit. So wait, do you have a shield out? Like the actual shield out also?
Yeah, I have shield.
So your AC is 24. Okay. So the 2 hit with 24. So you take 18 or 20 damage.
Oh.
Yep. Rolled 19s on the last 2. All right, your turn.
Ow.
Yep.
Maybe this wasn't such a good idea. I will do the Eldritch Carnage, I guess.
Okay.
I'm gonna need to stay alive. And I'll do the temporary hit point one again for 7.
Okay.
That's my turn. Ow!
So you did Thunder Wave as a surprise.
Yes.
So you can have another action.
I used the Eldritch Cannon.
Oh, you summoned it. Yeah, that's right. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. The other one.
And then I was like, ow.
Yeah, the other
How
one.
much damage? How much did I say was the
It was
temporary?
7, I think.
7. Okay,
Yeah.
that's right. Sounds right.
So the other one's kind of like laughing back there, but it doesn't really necessarily want to get that close. It's letting the other one fight, so it just kind of like backs up. And it's Mizu's turn.
I'm going to start with a spell. I'm going to bless all of us.
Okay. Bless. Did you bless
So
you,
I can
Sammus,
use
and Evelyn?
well, I can actually use the second level one and all 4 of us.
Bless Aerith. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep. So, I get 3 slots for that now.
Yep. All right, Aerith is going to Hunter's Mark that thing, and take 2 shots. So 14, 15, that's 20 that hits, and the other one is a 6 plus the d4, 8 plus 5, 13. I don't think that's gonna hit. Nope, close though. So 1 hit. 8, 12. So 14 damage to that thing. And Sammus, you're up.
I think I'm going to cast. Actually, I might not cast anything. I might just roll up and swing on this first one to the left.
Okay.
He's up in the air, isn't he?
Yeah, he's 20 feet in the air.
Oh, 20 feet in the air.
Yep.
Can
Oh, no,
I
he's 15 feet in the air. That's how high the building is.
can I command him?
Sure.
I think grovel puts him prone.
Yeah.
Make him fall.
All right. So that's a wisdom save.
Yeah, a 12 wisdom, I believe.
Wow, that's an 11. All right. So he falls, crashing to the ground, taking 11 damage.
Ooh, nice.
And he's prone.
And do I get to swing at him?
No, that was your action to cast the spell.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So unfortunately, he stands up on his turn. Oh wait, let me see. What are the words of? No, because he would have gone prone on his turn. Because he doesn't do it till his turn. So yeah, so on his turn he crashes to the ground, and we'll say he remains there. But he's going to, yeah, whatever. We'll see. He wasted his turn doing that. All right, Evelyn, he's on the ground, prone. Which unfortunately means you'd have disadvantage to shoot him. But anyone else within melee would have advantage to hit him.
Plus you're blessed.
Uh-huh.
So I'd have okay. Okay, yeah. Let's see. I guess I'll try shooting him on the ground.
Okay, disadvantage.
Let's see. 12, 13 plus. Oh, what the 13 plus 6. 19.
Hit.
5. Minimum damage.
The other one comes running in, and it runs up to Sammus. And Sammus, it's going to try and grapple you. So you can use either athletics or acrobatics to try to counter this. Oh god, that's terrible.
Do I roll a d20?
Yeah, it's a contested roll against him.
Ooh, I rolled a 17.
Wow, yeah, he rolled an 8. So he tries to get his big cat paws around you, and fails. Mizu, your turn. There's a big manticore right in front of you.
So it's close enough that I use a mace on it.
Yeah, you could hit it. Yeah, I was trying to grab Sam.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that. So so I got an 11 plus I add 4 to that, so that's 15. And then do I add the 4 d4 also?
Yeah, to hit.
So another 3 on top, so 17.
Hits.
D6, 2 of them.
No, 1d6.
1d6
Plus 2.
plus 2, so 7.
Okay. Alright, Aerith's turn. Pulls out his short swords. He's going to swipe at this one right in front. 8. Okay, that hits for 8, or not, actually 9 damage. Second attack hits for another 9 damage. Slicing into that thing. Sammus, your turn. There's a big manticore right in front of you. The other one is still prone on the ground.
I'm going to swing at that prone one.
Alright, so you step forward and you can hit it, so you have advantage on that attack.
Oh, 2 good rolls. 17 and 19.
Hits.
So I rolled a 6 plus 2, I believe.
Okay. That, yeah. So that is 8 damage to that one. Alright. Alright, so it's right in front of you. It's going to stand up. And it's not happy. So it's going to try and claw at you. 21. That's a hit, I think.
Ooh, that is.
For 6 damage. Claw at you again. 18. That's a miss, right?
Yeah.
And bite for 22. So that is 4 damage.
So 10 altogether.
Yep.
You had 7 temporary hit points. If you didn't add those to begin with.
Oh, I don't think. Yeah, I'm still looking at my feeds.
Like I saw no.
Evelyn.
There's so many.
Yep, they're tempting.
So that one standing back up,
Yep, it's standing up.
so it's no longer at a disadvantage to shoot it.
Yep, no longer disadvantage.
So I'm gonna try my thing. Take a -5 penalty.
Oh, okay, here we go. This is the gamble.
Okay, so let's see. So I rolled a 17 plus 2 for 9. Then I got plus 2 or plus 1. So
Yeah, you hit. Do that bucket full of damage.
19 damage.
All right. 19 damage.
Boom.
Wow.
Yes.
And then I'll try to activate my thing to see if I get a better bonus than this plus. And since Sammus got hit,
Okay.
5.
5 temporary hit points. Sammus.
5. Yeah, because Sammus was the only one below.
Alright, this Manticore, give up. Actually, it's going to try to go for Sammus again. So it's trying to grapple Sammus. So roll that contested check again.
Come on, Sammus.
I'm rolling terrible.
Except for on to hit.
10.
10. That's a fail. So that is. I rolled 12. So
No.
So he's got you in his big paws, and he just lifts up out the door with you.
No.
Mizu and Aerith can both make an attack of opportunity against, so just make your mace strike against the thing. Oh, Aerith fails.
I got a 14 plus 18.
That hits.
And then I got 3.
3 damage. Alright.
He's gotten that far,
It's got a 50-foot fly speed.
but doesn't he have a reduced speed with grapple? Since he's kind of carrying him. I don't know. I know in other versions they used to have a reduced speed.
Yeah, I don't know if I was thinking because he's large, because the size are difference. But
yeah, maybe.
yeah, because if he's the same size. But sure, we'll say he only moved 25. So he's out here. All right.
That's terrible.
Mizu, your turn.
Okay, so he's how far away?
He's out the door and 25 feet away.
I have to get out the big guns here now.
Okay, so so out here's then 5, 10, 15, 20 feet away from right there.
So I could do my spiritual weapon, or should I just go right for the
Have you picked your new
sacred
spells yet?
flame? No.
Might be something good in there.
I think I'm gonna go with the guiding bolt though. That's
Okay.
a good one.
Okay. Guiding bolt, go for it.
Nice. 17 plus 5.
Okay, that definitely hits.
Do I add anything to the 4d6?
Yeah, you had your
I add the d4.
No, you had your ability score, your wisdom ability score, which is +4. So it's 4d6 plus 4.
I got it. Okay, so I've got
Nope, I'm lying to you.
It's just 46. Okay, the 4d6 is 12.
Okay, so it's just 12 damage then.
just 12 damage then.
Alright, still alive. Alright, Aerith is going to run out the door as well. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's going to get out there, pull out his bow, take a shot at this thing. Oops. Oh, that's a 2. That's a miss. Alright, Sammus, it's your turn. You are probably about 10 feet off the ground. In the arms of a manticore.
Sorry I couldn't get him, Sam.
I mean, what are my options? Should I like try and fight him off?
So you are grappled. Your speed is 0. You can try to break out. It'd be a contested check again. You have to do the same contested check.
Just roll against him.
Yeah. You can attack him freely. I mean, you're not at disadvantage to attack the thing. So you could try to just kill
I can
it.
attack it.
Yeah. Your arms are still free to move around and strike at something.
Oh yeah, let's Let's cast Divine Favor and smash this guy.
Okay. You can also just smite him also.
What does Smite do again?
So Divine Smite does 2d8 radiant damage. And you can choose to use it when you hit.
Okay, maybe I'll do that. Does 15 hit?
Does that include your blessed bonus?
Oh no, that does not. That's
Hashtag blessed.
one.
You say hashtag blessed.
Yeah.
Is that 1d4?
Yeah.
So 19.
19, that hits.
Okie dokie. So I do a d8.
Yep. And then if you want to smite, it's an extra 2d8 radiant damage.
Okay, I do.
Alright.
So 11 altogether.
11? Okay.
Yeah, not the greatest.
That's a terrible roll. Alright, he's still alive.
Well, average is what, 12 for 3d8?
Yeah, I guess. I expect you to be above average, okay? Alright, so this thing is going to go flying out the door as well. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, and then 10 feet up. Mizu, you can strike it with your mace as it goes by.
I will do that. Oh, 15 plus, I think I have 4 on that. Yeah.
Okay, that hits.
Oh, and then I add my bless too. Hang on. So 19 and it hits, right?
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah.
Alright, so roll 1d6 plus 2.
5. Do I add to the damage a 4 again on that?
No, it's just to hits.
No.
Yeah.
That's right. Just for hits. Okay.
5? Okay.
Yeah. So just
Still alive. Alright, so it spins around at you and shoots tail spikes down at you. That's a miss. That's a miss. That's a miss. Great. Alright, Evelyn, your turn.
Ah! They're all outside.
They are.
Okay, I'll run out the door. And I'll -5 shot at the one that's carrying them.
Woo! Going for the risk. Alright.
Yeah, no risk, no reward or whatever.
For sure, yeah.
Does a 14 hit?
Oh, no. I don't think. Let me check. Double check it. Oh, 14 hits. That is its AC. Dang it.
Okay, so let's see. Well, that's shitty.
Was it like 14?
15 damage.
15.
Minimum damage.
Yeah. Alright. 15. So that is still up.
And then I'll see if I get a better bonus on the thing.
Okay. So Mizu's in range, and you and Mizu. Sammus is 10 feet in the air, so not.
Mizu?
Yep. Just you and Mizu, yeah.
That is connection again.
Oh, did you?
I don't know. I said 10 temporary hit points for at least Mizu.
Nice.
Oh, thank you.
Alright, so it's this Manticore's turn, and it's going to use its action to fly 50 feet away. Because at half speed. Dashing. Good thing I have a big old map here. Wow. That's 50 right there. Alright.
Still has Sammus too. Dang it.
Yeah, it's grappled onto Sammus. Mizu, your turn. You're back here. There's one Manticore in front of you. The other one is like 70 feet away.
Oh, then I can't do the Sacred Flame.
You can do Guiding Bolt, though. I think that's 120.
You're right, it is.
Yep.
And I still have an extra slot, so I can do the second level.
Oh, you're going to go for second level? Okay.
I gotta get this guy. I gotta let go of Sammus.
How much do you like Sammus, you know?
Okay, so. Oh, nice. I got 18 and I add 5, so 23.
That hits. Roll
And
4d6.
then 5. I get 5d6.
Oh, yeah. Yes, you did
Yep.
high level.
Woohoo.
19.
19. Well,
That's above average.
yeah.
Very much so.
Off in the distance, you see a manticore fall from the sky as this radiant beam hits it. And it falls 20 feet.
Trying to clap and hold the push the talk button down.
Yeah,
So
Fail.
falling from the sky, Samus takes 18 damage. But allow you to make a dexterity saving throw to try to reduce that.
Oh, 18.
Alright, so you take half of that, so you take 9 damage.
9.
Alright. And Aerith is going to shoot at the manticore that's still alive right here, flying above you. Oh, that's a hit. That's the one he hunted marked. So that, and that's one more dead manticore.
Woohoo,
Alright.
2 dead manticores.
2 dead manticores. You guys killed the manticores. And the lady that they had been pursuing in there comes out.
Ow.
Her name is Adabra. Adabra. What a name. Okay. So she rewards
Adabra?
Adabra, I guess.
I don't know.
Oh, what a name.
She rewards you with 2 free potions of healing.
Nice.
Samus, in like 15 minutes, whenever you walk back over here, you'll hear about this. And then she also lets us know that she sells potions of healing at 50 gold apiece.
Oh, I would definitely like to.
Okay.
Probably we should each get at least 1 or 2 of those.
I'm gonna ask her if she could
Good
maybe help me with my wounds a little bit.
Let
I
me
could
see.
do that too.
Yeah, she says that she's like, well, I'm an herbalist. I'm not necessarily a healer.
Oh, okay.
You know, I dabble in some naturopathic stuff. I can check your aura and make sure your chi's aligned, but beyond that, you know.
Okay, I'll just have to rest.
Yeah, she definitely offers. She says, I'll make some manticore meat if you want some.
How does Manticore taste?
Well, the human face part I don't eat. The dragon wings are a little bit leathery, but the lion bits are nice. Let's see if she has anything else for sale. Alright, somebody roll me a d20.
Okay. 4.
Okay. So, let's see what she has.
So I added a healing potion to my other possessions. Is that okay? Is that?
Yeah, you can pay 50 gold for healing potions.
I did that.
She also has potions of climbing.
Climbing.
She doesn't have much because of that terrible roll. She could have had some good stuff. She could.
The Manticores broke it all.
Yep. Yeah, she's like, oh yeah, they ruined my whole stock. I have to work on some new stuff. I got water. I got some herbs, mint, sage, horsetail. I got some poison if you want poison. That's about it. Potions, climbing, potion healing, poison, and she has herbalism kits and water. So a potion of climbing grants you a climbing speed for 1 hour, which means that you can climb on surfaces without making checks, basically just using your normal speed.
I think we should each get one of those.
How much are those?
50 gold apiece as well.
Yeah, I think that's a good.
Man, she could have potion of fire breath. You just roll a little higher. And filter of
dang
love.
it.
Guys could have found true love.
It's okay.
All right. So where did you guys want to head next?
I would like to take a short rest.
You can definitely do that. So you can roll some hit
Me
die.
too.
You don't get any spells back, but
at least it will. How does that? Oh, I can only roll up to my.
yeah. So you have 1 hit die per level, and you roll that, add your Constitution score to it, and you gain that many hit points.
So I'll just take my whole. All 4.
Let me see. What do you?
Can I do heal anything? Any
Nah, I wouldn't worry about that right now.
If you get, do you get Channel Divinity back on a short rest? Because if you do, that might be worth using to get anyone up who's below half. Because you'll just get it right back then. Let me look at Channel Divinity. Yeah, so you can use your Channel Divinity to divide 20 hit points. So who is below half health before rolling these hit die?
Sammus and me are both below half health. Sammus is 1 below half health, and I'm
Oh.
quite a bit below half health.
So yeah, just heal up to half and then use your hit die.
Okay. So half of 27 would be 13.
Sam, decided on a feat yet?
Okay.
Not officially.
What are you thinking?
I took the bard spells just so I could get back to the main menu. But I'm hoping I can go back and change them because that shield master sounded pretty nice too.
Okay.
That's like bard spells. What a terrible choice.
There we go.
I was just like looking through them, but then we
Yeah.
were in the
No,
middle
yeah,
of a
that's fine.
fight. I just had to.
Okay, I healed my 4 hit dice. Oh, then I add my Constitution, don't I?
You
Or
also
something?
add your Constitution to each one, yeah.
Oh, it's each one? Oh,
Yes.
then I'm at 4. Okay.
All right. Mizu, were you hurt at all? Did you need to use hit die?
No, I'm not hurt.
All right.
Samus, are you going to use some of your hit die to regain health?
Yeah. Which what do I?
You can use up to 4 hit die, I guess, per day or per long rest.
So
Is that
when you take a long rest, you get half of those back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you can use up to 4 hit die.
And your hit die are D10s, Samus. So D10 plus your Constitution.
Oh, I thought you rolled. So I get to roll the same as what the level thing is.
Yeah, so yours are D8s.
Oh, I thought it was just
So I roll
D6s
4 D10 and I get to regain that health.
Well, so yeah, roll them one at a time because you may not need to use all of them.
Yeah, I'm gonna redo mine then.
Yeah.
Okay,
just
so I
thought had
rolled
to roll
a
D6.
1, a 10, a 9, and a 1.
Gosh. Okay. So if you you rolled a 1, and so that's you gain 3 for that one,
Hmm.
and then you roll a 10 for one of them. So that's 13.
Hmm.
So. Okay, and then whatever you roll on the next one, you'll be at full. So you still have 1 remaining.
Okay, so I regained 3 on my first one. Okay, that makes a lot better. 8 on
I
my
probably wouldn't have done the last 2, if that's okay. Can I save the last 2 and say at 33 health?
Oh yeah, that's fine. Yeah, sure. Yep.
Yeah, I'm only gonna use 2 of mine then, because that'll get me to 24 or 20.
Okay. Good stuff. So, were you heading to Nomengard, or were you heading to the excavation site that the members of the Dawnfather Church were, the temple they were excavating?
I'll go with what the group wants to do. We have a lot of.
So that's pretty close. The entrance to the Underdark that leads by Nomengard, that's about 3 days away. The temple is within. You can get there tomorrow morning.
I'd say let's go for that temple.
Yeah, I appreciate that. That'd be good.
Okay. Um. Actually, no. You can get there today. It's close. So you get there, and it's getting towards dark. Uh, and you see like there's signs of like a camp outside. And let me pull this up. And there's a guy sitting in the middle of this camp, just sitting next to the fire. I'll walk up and talk to him.
Yeah, let's go ask him what's good.
He's like, "Oh, welcome. Uh, wasn't expecting any visitors. Uh, are you here to speak with the Great One?"
Gonna defer to Mizu.
Yes, I think that would be great. Or could we get to see them?
You want to talk to the Great One? Yeah. Yeah, I can
Yes.
I can get you in to talk to the Great One for sure. Did you bring an offering, a sacrifice?
Is money good?
Yeah. How much money you want to give to the Great One's cause? You know.
I would do a 10 gold donation.
Uh, that's not a worthy donation of the Great One. Maybe of a lesser one, but the Great One.
We could start with a lesser one.
There's no lesser ones here, only the Great One. This is where the Great One speaks to the followers. It's glorious.
It's glorious.
Yeah. What are you doing?
I'm looking
Okay.
Maybe I can make a persuasion.
Sure. What do you want to persuade him?
to take less.
Yeah, to take our 10 gold.
Oh, he kind of like looks you over and he says, I understand. If you come to like a general mass where we all gather, people who aren't worthy to speak it to the Great One in private are welcome to hear the words of those who have listened to the Great One. Maybe that would be more uh, in your line. There's going to be a service tomorrow.
That would be good. It'll give us a chance to rest.
Okay, yeah, come back tomorrow, and we'll all be gathered here to listen to hear the words of the Great One.
Anybody else fine with that, or do you want to rest, or what would you like to do?
I don't know. I feel like we're really close.
Yeah, you're like minutes away from hearing from the Great One.
Minutes is wonderful.
So, my persuasion didn't work against.
It doesn't sound like it.
What did you
What about like an
what did you roll
intimidation?
for persuasion?
I rolled a 19.
19. I mean, yeah, he basically your persuasion got him to give you an invite to this meeting tomorrow, and he hands you like a little piece of paper that's like a pass into the door. To otherwise, you need to have a great offering to have a private one-on-one meeting with the Great One.
Hmm.
So,
Does anyone have any like magic we can dazzle this guy with?
That's what I was just thinking.
not a lot of wizards in this
Nope.
group.
No.
All right,
So I have a. I'm looking in my bag because I know I've got like maybe I could offer some more money. Yeah, 10 gold is not very much. I
It's not.
understand. I'm anxious, so I'm willing to put 20 gold.
He's like, I appreciate it. Tomorrow there'll be a plate that you can throw a measly offering like a modest offering like that.
Measly. Ooh.
This guy's offering you this is like a bouncer to the Great One, and
I'd say.
you're waving a $2 bill in his face. He wants some great glorious stuff to speak to the Great One. So you're going to rest in this camp here, or do you guys want to go off and make your own camp somewhere and come back tomorrow?
Let's go off a little ways.
All right. So I guess next week, next Sunday, we'll be going to church, to whatever church service this thing is. So that's where we're gonna end it for today. You guys are all level 4. Hopefully, Aerith will be joining us next week as we encounter whatever the heck is going on here, and then make our way into Nomengard.
Or die.
Or die. It could be death, or it could be madness. But more likely madness, not death.
Ooh, man.
Never know.
Oh boy.
Little of both. We'll see.
A little madness.
All right. Thanks, everybody. And I will see you next week for some more Scattered Remains. Bye.
All right.
Woo.
Bye.